Have you ever wanted to explore the meaning behind your favorite artist's name? How it speaks life into their brand? Centered in the cultural heartbeat of Afrocentric LA, we are coming to you live from Haroon Coffee in the historic Leimert Park district of LA. As art forms, it's like combining your favorite hues or coffee. We have an amazing lineup of today's top artists. Inspire the world and embrace cultures. You never know where the journey will take you.
What's up, guys? Hello, my name is Amber Grimes, and you are watching your favorite live interview and music series. My name is on Amazon Music, and we're very, very live on Twitch. Of course, we're back at Haroon Coffee in the historic Leimert Park, and we have so many special guests for you guys today. I know you've seen the lineup. I hope you're as excited as I am. It's also Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm so excited to celebrate that with the guys that I have performing for us tonight. So we should go ahead and get into our first performance, August 08.
My brand has always been inspiring to give the kids who don't know how to feel a way to feel and also an outlet for those emotions. I think that music is a vessel, and I'm that vessel to help people reach their truth. I want to be remembered for my children when I have them and leaving a beautiful legacy with my girl and us building a family farm and having amazing times and all those things and be happy once I'm gone, knowing that we left them with the tools they needed to have a beautiful life. Hey, it's August 08. And I get my name August 08 from my father's birth month, which is the sunniest time of the year. Who doesn't love California and the great sunny times? You know what I mean? I think the significance comes because me and my father never really had a great relationship. But to honor him, I wanted to go by August, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Hi, my name is August, and I hope everybody's having an amazing time out there. We're gonna rock. Shout out Amazon Music. Got my heart broken in Vegas. She was dancing, I was the last one to leave. Owner told me that I look famous, but if I stay another minute, I'm resting in peace. She told me meet her at a car, don't need to start a fight, cause she'll be out soon as a belly will come. While I'm trying, she rolls up. I feel like there's 500 days on this shit. January past December. Please say that answer for your tuition. Ain't no striking out, I won't miss it. I see like the stars in the red. Electricity whenever I get shook. But this is not how I wanna spend my days. I can't wait till night comes just to be with you. She don't cry, she don't fuss, she don't lie. I'm a Capricorn, she a dollar sign. When I'm calling, she picked up. Home is waiting for us. Yeah. She don't trust, she don't love, she don't fight. She woke up to me, needing nothing more. I'm not letting you go. I don't do shit for show. Whoa, feel like 500 days I'm with you. January past December. Please say that answer for the tuition. Ain't no striking out, I won't miss it. I just see like the stars in the red. Electricity whenever I kiss her. This is not how I wanna spend my days. I can't wait till night comes just to be with you. No, no. Yeah. I can't wait till night comes just to be with you. song, 500 Days. The world is beautiful, everybody. I'm so happy to be here and express with you guys at Haroon Coffee in Leimert Park, which I live in. So it's super, super dope to be here with everybody and rock this thing. This is my song, Cutlass, featuring Schoolboy Q. Towards the Sun off my album, Seasick, out next week, May 20th. Check. Damn, lips glossy on 10, baby tripping, leave your friends, they downstairs at night. Brown eyes, thick thighs, camera running in the corner, friends watching like it's televised. Don't wanna leave away, and I've been corners in the cutlass, fucking like we said goodbye. Ain't a damn thing changed, but the diamonds on the ring. What you doing, girl? Cut out the lights. Now I'm in the cutlass, my cousin's head turned, cause you out here dust. Bust a U-turn in the fall lane, drop the 40, cause that ass got a nigga wild. In the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here dust. Bust a U-turn in the fall lane, drop the 40, cause that ass got a nigga wild. Say, cool.
Was a door, gift shift, watch the horse on the wheel, 911. Our double got us way up in the sky where we represent. You kiss to make a devil miss. Said she never made love, but she never made me. Double limb backed up, plenty room in backseats. Fucking up your makeup when I dive it on you. You the one that brings me. Tell your friends when you wait. Fuck that old shit, the distractions and your excess is some nuisance. Moving to new shit. Hanging with the real outside, never rolling. We grooving. Look at your dark skin, not the hair, I love it. Look at your fresh hearts, oh, you're still perfect. Mommy can stop time, my God. Music, we grooving.
Now I'm in the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here just bust a U-turn in the fall lane, drop the hoodie, that's got a nigga. In the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here just cause that ass got a nigga wildin'. Every single west side, east side, west side, east side, west. Now I'm in the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here just bust a U-turn in the falling. Say, now I'm in the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here just bust a U-turn in the falling. Drop the 40, cause that ass got a nigga. In the cutlass with my cousin's head turned, cause you out here just bust a U-turn in the falling. Cause that ass got a nigga wild. I know y'all love that. This song is called Role Models. Shout out 1500 and nothing. Shout out Amazon Music. Appreciate you guys for having us. This song is special because I wrote it about James Fauntleroy, Kid Cudi, and Kanye. They question my cancer, they say that it's fake. Rocking Dickies and panties, I'll play you escape. Surrounded by feelings I cannot escape. I can't stand these niggas, the things that they say. But then I found out in the darkness, listening to James Cudi, yeah. Locked in my room, you can't stop it. One more song, I might fly away. Everywhere feels like a oh, yeah. Never the right time. That doesn't feel right. Oh, my roses. Oh. 17. Oh, my nigga, she stuck in the fantasy. Ain't no love for me. Ramen noodles and stop, just go to sleep. Bubble, 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 bubble. Swimming inside of the dark. Ain't got nobody to call. But then I found light in the darkness. Listening to James Kanye. Locked in my room, you can't stop it. Want my song, I might fly away. Every word feels like a drug. Oh, 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 yeah. Never the right time. That doesn't feel right. Oh, my nose, yeah. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Rub my nose, yeah. I appreciate Amazon for having me. Shout out to 1500 and up. Jerome Coffee.
What's up? What's up, guys? We're back. Hello, my name is. This is Amber Grimes, and we just had an incredible, incredible performance by August 08. How you feeling? Oh man, gotta be able to hear you.
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling really honestly blessed. I lost my my jacket in the singing.
This is a great jacket though.
It's
No one can
fixable.
tell. Nobody
It's
can tell. Welcome to Hello, my name is, you guys. As I said earlier, we are celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month on this show. Mental health awareness is just, our recognition that our psychological well-being is an important part of our overall mental health. And I'm so happy to be sitting here with you today. Someone who I feel like just absolutely wears their heart on their sleeve.
Absolutely. I completely wear my heart on my sleeve.
I told you, I stalk the Twitters and I stalk the Instagrams, and I said, yo, my man's like, you're not hiding no emotions, which is probably why you write such incredible songs.
I appreciate that. I definitely, I think I hide some, but the super emotional ones are on the sleeve.
Whatever you're hiding, I'm going to find out today. Okay.
Let's find out.
I do have to find out first. This show is called Hello, My Name Is, so I got to get into the names, and
Absolutely.
you have quite a few. So I found Ray. I found Marshall.
You did.
And then we had an incredible performance by August 08.
Absolutely.
Who are these people?
Ray is my birth name.
Okay.
Marshall is the name all my homies called me growing up.
Okay.
And August is my name I got in music.
Okay. Now, how did the homies get to Marshall?
When I was younger, they started calling me White Boy Marshall because I talk a little more proper than everybody else. Me and my sisters did, so it became White Boy Marshall. But I killed the white boy and just started going by Marshall.
Okay, so you got that too. Because
Absolutely.
I definitely, middle school, why do you talk like that? You
Straight
talk
up.
so proper. Why do you, like, yeah, can I be educated? Damn.
Well, I don't know if I'm educated. I probably got like a sixth grade education, but we good though.
But you're here.
I'm here.
And that's what's important. August, it was so good. This is my first time seeing you perform live. I know all of the incredible work that you've done behind the scenes, and you have been in the music business for so long. So I would never take that away from you. I love you out here on the mic.
I appreciate that.
I love you performing. I love everything about what you have going on right now. Like, how does that feel for you though to be in front of the camera now?
Honestly, it feels amazing, and I'm very happy to have the opportunity. You know what I mean? You write songs and you produce for so long. To actually be able to emote the songs how they feel to you is very, very different. These songs honestly come from my heart, and every song that I write now is totally all my emotions. I write with people and I write with friends, but I make sure that every song captures each feeling that I have. So I'm just so happy to be able to be in a space to be able to bring that to the world.
And I mean, I guess what has that done for you? Because I imagine before, I don't know if you were giving those emotions that you had to other people, but now they are yours. You get to own them and you get to share them with the world. I imagine it's maybe a totally different process now, you writing for you and getting it all out.
It's a very different process, but at the same time, I feel like it hasn't changed because even when I was just songwriting, I used to make these projects to give to my friends. Like I made this project called like Somber Land. It would be like all my raw emotions and songs, and I used to just hand them out to the homies like through Dropbox and SoundCloud.
You've been okay. So you said I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Heard you. Um, and of course, you guys, as you know, our show super super live. The number one thing that we love is getting questions from the audience. So if you guys have any questions, please make sure you hit me. My incredible guys back in there in production are gonna let me know what you guys want to know. So keep the questions coming in. I'll make sure that we'll get those. Now,
Absolutely.
I can't skip over it. Ray, your birth name.
Uh-huh.
Marshall, you know, the homies. That's what the homies call you. August 08. How do we get to August?
We got to August because I'm named after my father, who was Ray, and and his birth month is August. So to spite him, I got to August, and I thought it would be clever. And he just recently found out that it was because of him. So it took a very long time.
Just like how long ago? Like how recent?
Like late last year.
Okay.
So it took a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
It
like
took a minute.
you've been August 08 for a minute.
Yeah, but you know the usual story of father leaving the mom and leaving the kids. So I had a lot of resentment towards him. So I decided to be August, and it's been beautiful, honestly.
And that first, because you said you named yourself August to spite him. I gotta ask, what's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
So I'm crazy. I'm crazy as hell.
It's okay. Close enough to Aquarius. I understand your whole vibe so much better now. So heard you. But I mean, thank you for sharing that with us. And I totally feel you. I think you know, a lot of people are so blessed to have some incredible relationships with their parents, but there's so many people out here that's not their experience.
100%.
And I think it's such an inspiration for you, and it makes you even more relatable than you already are to be able to go through what you went through and turn it into something positive for yourself.
Absolutely.
I'm very proud of you. First of all,
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you. But no, it's incredible. So your dad found out. How did he find out? And have you guys had a chance to discuss it in any way?
We haven't really. We never discussed that specifically. I think for me, it was one time I did it for myself. That's why I said for me. I did it for myself where I sat down with him to have the conversation, but it was really a one-sided conversation. But it was just me expressing and telling him how I felt and where I was in my life and why I was moving the way I was moving. And I think sometimes, well, I know all the time that parents become the students and the children become the masters at some point. And I think that we're on a path to having a better relationship. It's not quite there yet, but we're gonna get there.
I mean, it's not an easy fix, but I think just being able to be going in the right direction
absolutely
is what you all hope. I know personally for me, say everybody got a little family drama, and as I get older, I start to have so much more understanding for my mom, and just like, listen, whatever you was doing, you were 16, I was doing the young lady version of that, just cutting up
and oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that. Tell me what to do, tell me what to do. And then you
Sure.
turn like 21 and you're like, I kind of understand why I shouldn't have got this tattoo. And
Man.
then you, and then you turn like 25 and you're like, my mom was right about those girls over there. They're not my real friends. And as it keeps on going, I feel like I get more and more understanding for my parents, but just parents in general. And I imagine on your journey, a lot of that healing probably came from you on your own, just learning and growing. Is that how you got to this space?
I got to this space by really, really just tapping in with myself. Yeah, I could say that. A lot of heartaches and a lot of pain around the journey. I would like to admit that I was the F boy for a long
Really?
time.
It happened.
I don't know if I can say that word on here.
Can we cuss? Yeah,
Oh, we can.
Say it.
I was the fuck boy of the century, and I was that guy who was damaged. You know what I mean?
Hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people, hurt people. You know what I mean? So, me as I continue my journey, I'm learning more and more about myself every single day. It's a learning process and it's the growth process. And I think that as I grow, I realize that as I grow, I find more like-minded people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That are helping my journey and I'm helping their journey, and we're all growing together. Shout out my amazing girlfriend Lauren.
Hi, so we're a reformed fuck boy.
I'm reformed.
Lauren's not dealing with that.
No.
Okay. Shout out to Lauren. Get him together. Production, if I have any questions from my audience, please let me know because I want to get into it. But also we can't skip over the music. You just performed some incredible songs for us. You have new music coming. You have a little can I say it? You got a project coming? I do got a project. Okay.
You can say it.
Let me making sure I'm not giving away the tea. Tell us about this project. When can we expect it? Who's on it? What is it? I know the visuals are crazy. Tell me everything.
My project Seasick is coming out in 3 parts: Towards the Sun, Towards the Moon, and then some additional songs on Seasick. The first part, Towards the Sun, comes out May 20th. And with one feature on there, Schoolboy Q. The second part, Towards the Moon, is with Janae Aiko and Joji. And then the additional part is just all songs by me.
I love that. Yeah. And I love Joji. You play quite a big role over at 88 Rising. How did that relationship come about?
Me and Joji became really, really cool because of Shami Ashiro, the guy who started 88. And honestly, it was just one of those like speed dating session kind of things. And we just hit it off and became super, super close. And we've been making records ever since. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to be a part of his journey. I'm sure he's happy to be a part of my journey. We've built something special through our friendship. You know what I mean?
I love that. And you are super involved in your visuals. I will say you're overall creative. How is that for you? Is that an outlet for you to be able to, your videos, you're in every part of the process of writing the music.
Yeah.
I know every artist is not that involved. Some people are just like, send me treatments and we'll figure it out. Like, I know that's important to you, I imagine.
It's super, super important to me. I think that I have the ability. I feel like if you have the ability to do something, you should do it to the fullest. And I've been blessed to be someone who can write with even not knowing how to spell good. You know what I mean? So since I'm able to like create worlds and study things, I've been studying screenwriting for a while. When I was like 16, I was looking up like world building in film. So I think that I'm just blessed to be in that position to create everything and be a part of it. I have some really cool creatives that I've worked with, like Jason Otto on the visual side, Barney Bones, writer, Rome Castile. Is a bunch of people that I love that I think that are very, very talented that I'm able to work with.
And while we're talking about some of your inspirations, who are some of the people that have inspired you on this journey, your music journey?
God first.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I grew up in the church, so I was raised around church music as opposed to secular music. And also like James Fauntleroy, which is super, super excited to do something with 1500 or Nothing in Amazon because James
greatest band on earth. I would be nothing without these guys, first and foremost. So know that.
They're very, very talented. This is a dream come true. James Fauntleroy, who I looked up to since I was young and like had the opportunity to work with him and do a lot of things with him. I'm just super, super happy. Honestly, I'm just thinking about like who else who inspires me? You know what I mean?
You're actually getting to work with the people that inspire you too.
Absolutely.
What is that like? People always say, "What's the thing? Like, don't meet your heroes or whatever." Like, I think that's such crap. Like, there's people that I've looked up to that I've gotten a chance to meet and sit with, even on this show, that I'm like, man, they were everything and more. How has that
100%.
experience been to you?
I agree sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to talk about something.
I agree sometimes, but I feel like for the most part, when you're like, and imagine yourself as an egg.
Okay.
Like, you need a little bit of warmth to grow, and I think that a lot of people in this music industry has given me that warmth I needed and that love I needed to grow the way I need to, and I'm happy to have come across like those legends who have just been like, "Yo, keep going." And sometimes a dap or a high five is enough for me because I don't really need too much. You know what I mean? A little nice little nudge on the shoulder, keep going is all I need. So I'm blessed.
Is there a way that you're giving that back to the artists that look up to you and that you get the chance to work with?
Absolutely. I've been developing artists for a while, like helping through process. Like I helped with Giveon and Sabrina Claudio. And I feel like I'm continuing that with like Tempest and a few more artists that I love that I think that are very, very talented. Check out Tempest. She going hard right now.
Like, you're just saying it so nonchalantly as if we aren't already obsessed with these people. You've done an incredible job.
I appreciate that.
Okay, I cannot forget about my audience. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions from the audience, guys? No? Okay. All right. Well, August. You've told us about your album, May 20th.
Yes.
We're gonna go get that. Do you have any shows coming up? Anything live outside of what you just did for us here, where the people can come and see you?
We're working on those shows right now. We're putting something together that's gonna be fire.
Do you love to perform? Is that like your favorite
Oh,
part?
I love it. It's one of my favorite parts.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite parts for sure.
Well, you're incredible at it.
I appreciate you. You're incredible at what you do. I appreciate you having me.
I do try. It was incredible to have you. You guys, August 08. Make sure you guys go listen to his project, May 20th on Amazon Music. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
I always ask is what does Coach Contra mean? So my man Rad's about to break it down.
Yes, indeed. So we all come from different places. We got Philly in the building, we got Columbia in the building, the country, yeah. And then we come from California, you know what I'm saying, out the we grew up in, you know what I'm saying? But Coach Contra was formed in Miami where us two met Rio. And initially it was just so that people didn't think that we was from Miami. We wanted something to say different coast. So Contra being different than coast. And then ultimately once Eric got involved in it and we came out here, we realized, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, this is actually an umbrella for everybody. Like, it don't matter where you're from, you could be in Coast Contra. So now it's something that helps unify all of our people that rock with us all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
I know for sure when we just think about the brand of Coast Contra, we try to make sure that we promote artistic integrity for sure amongst each other. Also, character is a big thing, brotherhood, and if I say anything else, creative liberty, the ability to do whatever we want to do when it comes to music. That way we don't get pigeonholed to something. We do a lot of great things well, so why just hold it down? Especially if you got multiple people that, he got a different background altogether. So if he was to lock into one thing, I don't think that'd be fair. So yeah, and then for the most part, we just want to make sure that we give that whole thing to the people. So we let Coach Contra represent the people. Like how we said, it's for everybody.
Right.
And they always ask me what we want to be remembered for. It's like, of course, it's legacy for Lil.
Honestly, at the end of the day, we want to be remembered as one of the best groups to ever do it. Hip-hop and all genres across the board, you know what I mean? So we're really about to just take it up to a different level with everything we do, and that's the focus and the attention we're having with the coach. And, we also want to uphold the true principles of hip-hop, you know what I mean? The true elements of it, and continue to be students of the game to the highest mountains, and that's what we want to be remembered for.
Yeah.
It's the coach.
Round one, fight.
Let's go.
whoa. Come on, yeah, whoa, yeah, come on, yeah, whoa, come on, yeah, real low. I'm a son of a gun with 16, like the bullet. My style Russian roulette, just be careful when you pull it. I had to pull some strings, I wish they was over acoustic. My flow stupid, doofus, I'm the blueprint. Twins is a pair, but I'm a 2 for 1. This the moon and the sun, Frank Castle and Big Pun. Your punishment's begun. I split personality, split niggas for fun. He the man in the mirror told me to pick a shot. I got a different side, like a Gemini shot. Leave the bridge to the other side. Follow me down the rabbit hole when I had to walk on faith, just like the yellow brick. Click, click, and your heels won't get you back home when I come on. So bring it on, you rap divas. Tell your loved ones bye, like Felicia. I was spitting either before I got a visa. Now I shine down on them like the sun in Costa Rica. We glorify truth seekers, yo soy el niño de oro, negro latino. Here for the people, colombiano y africano. They he's a faraón with a golden heart at the fucking deep. For the gang, I go to bat. Yo, where's Bruce Wayne? You strike me out as a lame in real life. Chains on the neck, don't connect with the mainframe. The source, the fake, gon' force, so afraid when I pull up. I about say the name on the go. Do my little thing, spit a flame on the go. I could give a damn about the vein, nigga. I pull a card anywhere. I'm David Blaine on them. You think I'm the type? Nope, delete. Don't type nor retweet. I'm more elite than your PC. You and yours PC. Never met the God MC. Till now it was all BC. I'm not gonna push you. I'm not pusher, but I will push you with your face on the double XL while my team on the cover of the double XL magazine. Little nigga, this ain't no make believe. We just make believers. Only thing you and your enemies agree with. Album could put it into all of your grievances. All world peace, little nigga. Clap, clap. For this shit really fat. On every album like it was raised by snacks in the jungle. Separate the apes from the rats in the dark place. As a black race, we adapt. Blocks hotter than a furnace. Beast is furnace. Bitch, when a bus stop, my shit skirmish. Early up, you know, try and get the worm in it. Pimp bitches quicker than the world keep turning. Come on, nigga.
Never say never.
Come on.
Never say never.
Come on.
2022,
Yeah.
twin coming. Mama had us on a full stomach. Emerged out the womb.
2 heads better than 1 head.
Look like him, but y'all shit redundant.
Go.
Already running, foot on your neck.
Baby steps, God protect.
These rounds who supposed object. About niggas who flows could drown.
No one's architect.
All due respect.
We don't all respect what you do.
That shit weak, hope it work out too. Just because you win don't mean I lose.
I ain't you nah.
Man, your man's like, he's like envy. Free smoke to God house, but let him live. Coast got tatted, come on, 2 6 tatted. Come on, only things get under my skin, you can't offend me. I walk in truth, my fear wrenched off the noose. My eardrums request love from the roof. Make your whole family tree salute. Nothing new under the sun of the sun's son. A great one predicted what his seed would do. In 2022, 2020 coming. Mama had us on the hold up. Did it again, but y'all shit redundant. Did it again, but y'all. I am the greatest of all timers. Plague with the greatest of all time. I hear it, then forget y'all all rhymers. Your lyrics don't convince not one of us. Not one of us, not even commas. Spinning the block for fake drama, fake niggas, fake numbers. Snatch the plate from you, see if y'all can fake hunger. Better keep fake from us.
Okay, I kick off flip shit, hop,
Keep it moving.
hip hop. You can't stop this type of movement. I'm a storyteller, so let me get right into it. About the time I'm almost died over some Gucci.
Say what?
Brown skin, it was his Judy. Threw a party at a crib, told me come through, but damn it, I
Know better.
Granted, I'm
Too
too
clever.
but I'm from Philly. I'm ready, rumble like who?
I'm on the way.
Something kept telling me, boy, you foolish.
Come on.
Couldn't get a lift from my nigga, so called the
Oh, come on.
dropped off, hit 5 stars. He was the
Coolest,
but not the
greatest,
but at least he
Sipping
put
my music.
Hopped in that bitch like I was cool.
Come on.
Can't lie, shit was a vibe. They playing future.
Come on.
Getting high, speakers was loud. It's
Metro
Metro booming. Seen these guys with evil eyes, what they up to?
Wait, there she go.
I recognized her from her booty.
Yeah.
I walked out like, baby, what's shut? Like, how you doing? She
Yeah.
turned around with the stone face. I was confused.
Then I realized I looked in the eyes of a Medusa.
Left, right, push, shit, get jump. Oh shit, both grips still throwing
Both fists don't miss.
Damn, I'm a dude like I can do. Just I'm on my back, too many caps.
I just see Pumas call the doctor.
There
Come
was
on.
nothing else I could do.
Yeah.
Free fight, wishing nobody used that Hadouken.
Whoop, whoop.
Everyone run for boys and blues.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the police.
But hallelujah.
More with a storyteller.
Don't be stupid.
Wanted me to take ass to the
Movies.
movies. Not to the telly, but never give up your room key, boys and girls. Thank you for tuning in. This
Coast. Huh. Yeah.
Never say never.
Hey,
Never say never.
Nigga, never say never.
Hey, never say never.
Never say never.
Never say never, nigga.
Come on.
That's good, man. We just having a good ass time back here.
Good to be
You know what I'm
here.
saying? It feels good to be in the building.
Beautiful,
So I'm gonna do it like this, man. My name is Taj Austin.
Yes, sir. My name is Raz Austin.
Eric Jamal.
Rio Lowe's.
And as a group, we go by the name of Coast Contra. So you know what, man? We really with that hip hop shit. I feel like, you know, for me, I'm into that woo shit.
I'm into that tribe shit. I mean, I'm really with that mob shit.
Nah, that shit like
It goes blow.
Ho. Look who's up in the building now.
Ho.
Everybody know it's about to go down.
Okay.
Move to the sound, watch them move in the crowd.
Okay.
Brother say ho, ladies say chicka chicka. Brother say ho, ladies say chicka chicka. Brother say ho, ladies say ow.
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're in tune with Coach Contra's already stated.
You know what it is.
Hey, y'all boys, I know it's a lot of fine women watching us right now,
You know
and
what
they
it is.
probably choosing.
Me.
We got our shirt types. Hey, Raz, let them know what you like, brother.
What you got?
I like them big round blue. I like them two box of blue. I like them two put the switch to the sun. The way we come from the moon. I'm in the sun of the moon. I gravitate around stars. Speech and galaxy souls. Universal language of love. We need that shit. Somebody preach that shit. Somebody read that shit. Somebody show me that shit. Somebody feel that shit. There's not enough in this world. We need some more of that shit. She get me high with a smile. Talk to him. Truth be told, my nigga, we be burning it
Smoking
down.
that fire shit.
Sipping wine, spending time while we play some genuine wine. You're one of a kind, and I'm one in a lifetime. Killing it from the heart, my handwriting a lifeline that you can keep us apart. But I'ma free your mind before I get the keys to your heart. Please believe me, baby girl, because I talk to the Lord. You can have it all, but I can't afford to not record. Whoa, me, I'm bored. I got more amor encima, todo lo planeta. Never listen to what they say, cause they don't know better. Losing the glass that was off your foot. You ain't Cinderella. I can have you go to licks and timber. Far from a pretender. Rise like the sunrise, falling on the moon. From the womb to the tomb. Hey, this is how we grew. Letting fucking up the moon. This is how we do it. Yeah, yeah. I take it close, baby. I take it. I jiggy jiggy. I chip it. I jiggy jiggy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And to the left side, can we catch the vibe? And to the right side, can we catch the vibe? And to my ladies now, can we catch the vibe? And everybody in the house, put your hands up high. Cell phone vibrate. Come on, might just send the wrong vibe. What else? Texting get too messy, we can talk about it. Pinot Grigio, bada bada. Oh, I'm just playing. One glass of wine to be fine. Light up the mood, lighten up. Come on, free your mind. You way too grown and confident to be that cute and not want to dance. Ooh, the way you move, I like that shit. No disrespect, but you my bitch. You know, come on, ain't gotta fight that shit. The feeling you give me, I feel like it's hella needed. I talk that shit. Heard you looking for the vibe. I brought that shit. Quick was sparkling in your eyes. I caught that shit. Rollin' with me, we can ride right off that cliff. Fall in love if it's love.
I hope you don't mind me digging your intellect.
Let's go.
I want you to be mine, I'm telling you.
Number two.
I look you in your eyes and I feel the vibe we connect. And I promise I will confess
That you put me under arrest.
Tell me what you want, but that type of shit don't impress. A woman of your stature, you see, you naturally flex
With a big smile.
Let's have us a
Good time.
And maybe by the end of the night, we just might have sex.
Yeah, jiggy jiggy, jiggy jiggy, jiggy jiggy, come on, come on, come on, come on. And to the left side, can we catch a vibe? To the right side, can we catch a vibe? And to my ladies now, can we catch a vibe?
And everybody in the house, put your hands up high.
Let's go, put me an apple pie. You got it going on. Put me the apple pie. You got it going on. Put me the apple pie. You got it going on.
Bonita, Bonita, Bonita.
Bonita.
Put me the apple pie.
You got it going on. Put me the apple pie. You got it going on. Put me the apple pie. You got it going on. Bonita, Bonita. Let's go. Thank y'all for tucking in. You know it feel right.
Everybody in the crib watching this.
All the ladies.
If you got shit, I'm watching this.
Jiggy jiggy. Jiggy jiggy. Jiggy jiggy. Come on, come on, come on, come on,
To
come
the
on.
left side, can we catch your vibe?
Yeah.
To the right side, can we catch your vibe?
Yeah.
To my ladies now, can we catch your vibe?
Yeah.
Everybody on the I say hands up high.
To the left side, can we catch a vibe?
And to the right side,
Can we catch a vibe?
and to my ladies now,
Can we catch a vibe?
and everybody in the house.
Wait,
put your hands up high.
to the left side, can we catch a vibe?
Go.
To the right side, can we catch a vibe? Whoa, my ladies there, can we catch a vibe? And everybody in the house with their hands up. Last one, come on. Side, come on, here, and to the right side. Come on, come on,
Ain't nobody leave down. Come on. Boom, 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 boom.
Who's Contra in the building,
Hey,
dog?
man, Contra in the building.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, listen.
Come on,
All right,
man.
so
Yeah.
we got this next track. It's off our debut album, Apartment 505.
That's the place,
That's,
baby.
that's the cover right there. You
Yes,
feel what I'm
yes.
saying? Shirts off for sale. You see what I'm saying? If you like it, go buy it. You feel me? Other than that, this next track is titled Pimping Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
Us being in this spot, Apartment 505 was 450 square feet.
Right.
All four of us lived in that one room. But in our minds, it was a mansion.
Facts.
We was big on manifestation, very, very big on it. And where we are today is because of that manifestation.
Right.
So without further ado, this next track, Pimping Benjamin, is about self-investment. So let's, without further ado, Pimping Benjamin. Let's get it.
Whoa.
Pimp the government.
Quick, let me give you facts.
You can get with this.
Or you can get with that.
Look, Benjamin gon' pimp.
Yeah.
You can pimp him back.
Now if you get with this,
My man gonna tell you that.
let's
You
go.
rather flip bricks, so rather flip houses. You wanna fuck hoes, a nigga
Pimp dollars.
My nigga, I'm Gucci.
You can keep the brother.
See, when it's black money, we so close.
Minded.
Look at our mindset. Let's redesign it. Let me rewind it. Evolve to different ways
To these biggest problems.
Trust we got it, so trust
I'm a prophet.
Giving knowledge, I'm sincerely paying homage.
Come on.
You got me, thank Gandhi. You can't find me. They play for chess, I play chess.
You can't find me.
Sipping sake with Kawasaki while picking pretty.
Go.
I plant seeds from money trees.
I'm teaching body day.
Remember back when they took rap, played Monopoly. Yeah. Speak facts, they took trap,
They made copies.
They selling souls for Holocaust. How can we not see
The real wealth is intellectual property, nigga.
I learned the etiquette, pimping, ducking the delicate mistakes. Had to double up my dollar like Jefferson of the
Problem is,
do you play the winner? Do you play it safe? Depends. Do you question what it costs or what it made? Then broke to you think would limit you, rich you and down. Not to rich him, but patient. The pension was out of style. Had a bitch forgetting digits. Bitches gave me the run around. Now the inches on the digit compound exquisite. That's how you flip it. We talk metaphysics. When you move a solid, you don't move the money. Let's
go.
Implement a vision. Speak it to existence. Manifest. And the rest is making good decisions. Nigga, yes. We pay custodians the best to consult. Hit the ball. Treat it like it was a mess. Money looks stolen once the rocks turn golden. You can keep the tag free. Fuck the IRS. You pimp Benjis, split money. Pimp Benjis, split money. Pimp Benjis, split money. Pimp Benjis, split money. I keep a hustle on the side like extra yams. Keep a hustle on the side for the extra. They get eyes, they can't describe my texture. Smooth nigga, my views impressive.
no jewels on the bezel. We don't embezzle investors.
Shoe off, devils get through up. Pimping these Benjamins is new. I settle, watch how my mind work.
Most inclined to spend all their time
Go.
grinding 9 to 5. No mind that you work.
We the new employers.
Make the money for you.
Chase the money, chase the money. I can't assure you that's rat racing. That for that, you get stuck in the loop.
You find a loophole for that, then you up in the loop.
Accidentally find the right man in the suit. They beat the IRS, they we get W's too. Ain't no coincidence that in my Benjamin.
Show them infinite ways.
Hey, I'm the
What my money says.
love and this my bars on the same page. Go, pour that with generational way.
Before I pimp Benjamins, I had to pimp the government.
Come on.
Put my unemployment money in stocks and double.
Come on.
Life's too short to get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Lose their life in the second.
Out here for the free, yeah.
Politicians talk is cheap. They call it the American dream.
Cause you gotta be asleep in order to believe in it. Come on.
Yo no saben de lo que pasa.
Come on.
La cocina. No te imaginas.
My nigga,
When you feeding them the truth,
you gotta know the plot. This is my nigga.
we gotta think big on how to get figures. Learn something unfamiliar. Stop our babies from turning into strippers and drug dealers. Give them better than what we have. Generation of wealth is the gas. I need to be keeping it going on your couch. Go roots on my family tree. I'm branching out. I used to keep money in my socks. Now it's mailbox. Money every Friday on the clock. I here on the block. Trading flowing foreign currencies. After assets and less liabilities. Clicking them off like old bitches I cause please. Bitch, I'm not a rapper. I'm a global mobile black star. With it over man. I will follow with California. Benjis, flip money. Pimp Benjis. Flip money. Pimp Benjis. Flip money. Pimp Benjis. Flip money. bag, my nigga. Now get your bag. Get your bag, my nigga. Now get your money. Get your bag, my nigga. Now get your money. Get your bag, my nigga. Now get your money. Get your bag, my nigga. Now flip that shit. Get your bag, my nigga. Now say it. Get your bag, my nigga. Now flip that shit. Get your bag, my nigga. Now flip that shit. With your broke ass, you know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out, man. This last joint we about to do, or that's the last joint we did. We about to do. It's about to be crazy. Check this out. So we got this joint called Legacy, and this joint is really dedicated to everybody who believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear this record, you really get an inside look at how we always seen ourselves since we was in Apartment 505 on his shirt. So let's get it.
Step up, shit.
On that footage.
Rock out.
Hey, yo, let me ask you a question, Titties.
Yeah.
You a legend, my nigga?
Nigga, you know what I am. I'm a legend in the building.
What about you, Lowe's? You a legend?
Since birth,
Since birth, nigga. What about you, dog?
You already know I'm a legend.
Which one of the niggas gonna ask me?
You ain't got time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
They off for pussy and power. They off for Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. They think I'm new to this game. They wanna see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Let's go. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They off of pussy and power. They off of Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They can remember their name. Phase 1, we was unfazed. Ain't no backlash for the free slave. What else? Ancestors plotting in the
Let's
grave.
go.
On a whip chain, couple custom made.
What else?
Picking cotton under sun way. Niggas sweat bullets up 12 grade. Plantation turn to shoot range. Slave masters on the shoot range. Living legend, I'm a dying legend with my honor. Doing shit like when you spit like this nice nigga, you escape karma. Me, my niggas, and some real rhymers. I say the greatest is Coach Contra. It might be. Living legend, yeah, I might be. Ahead of the game, I might be. Wake up, blessed up. Hopped out, tripped up. Pay dues, time's up. Body bag zipped up. Let's go. Rap got prayed up. Long night stayed up. Whole squad came up. Hip hop, let's go.
This the life, this the life I chose. 505 was stepping down the code. Had to learn to cook without the stove. Only thing that kept us hot was low. All my day was A1 on the road. We never ever disrespected code. Contrast Austin.
Riolos.
Went from scraping toast and now we
Toast.
pulling bitches bad as Amber Roll. The type of hoes that scared to be some hoes. They dropping 50 just to pack a show. We rolling now and
I ain't talking roll.
my Grammy told me don't you sell your
Soul.
Cause what's the Grammy when your soul is low?
My only goal is I'm a die. So it's the fucking life that I enjoy. Power. They off of Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. What? They think I'm new to this game.
I'ma talk that
They wanna
shit.
see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains.
What else?
Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Let's go. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They off of pussy and power. They off of Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They gon' remember the name. My family gon' have power like the Medicis. I feel like Francisco Vittori. See, diplomatic since the attic, writing bars better than you. Protect, boy. They gon' Hall of Fame me for my story. Critics turn it into crickets, cause I'm just too big for any category. And I've had it since a little boy. This my phone came from a Cocoli Sea. Hey, see the niggas come from overseas. Hey, talking Chanel, but it's luxury. Hey, down in Colombia, they join I see. Hey, my legacy really the rest. Let's go. Mixing cultures, now they can't ignore it. Yeah, fake niggas saying that nigga, yeah. I posted up so they wasn't nigga, yeah. Bitch, trying to come up, you don't talk. Nice. I see the devil now mixing my team with the weakest to level out. Hey, find me a better rap rapping about that and they making this sing about. Got this shit tatted in ink and blood. Cause contra nigga, my clique is up. The birds on the cup, now we fire with gloves. What's up? These niggas jump off the porch, run into us and jump back on the patio. Rapping like this when they get to a porch. Oh, that show, bitch, I left that on the patio. All my niggas endorsed, of course, my God, with principles, niggas bring value. When I rap, gotta snap like the back of a 70 and they open they daddy-o. So reason my shit like, we just made a new hit, you ain't hit that. Man, you niggas equipped with a bitch back. Gotta know what the flow, I can switch that. Take Vanessa, you niggas, I'm out, man. But my watch was broken in slow time. Had it slide from the west to the south side. Pick her back in the tech from the outside. With my niggas, cause they off for pussy and power. They off for Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. What? They think I'm new to this game.
Hey, talk that
They wanna
shit.
see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains.
Nigga, what else?
Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Let's go. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They also legacy power. They also legacy fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. whoa, legacy, whoa, remember the name, legacy, whoa, remember the name, whoa, remember the name, catch, whoa, remember the name, whoa, remember the name, catch, whoa, remember the name, whoa, legacy. Legacy, legacy, remember the legacy, whoa, legacy, remember the legacy, legacy, remember the legacy, whoa, legacy, remember the legacy, legacy, remember my legacy, whoa, legacy, worry about the legacy, legacy, remember the legacy,
Thank y'all, man.
Man,
Every each one of y'all.
much love.
Much love.
Much
All
love. We had a good time.
Nothing, baby.
Yeah.
Incredible.
One time for Apple Music, Twitch. Amanda, thank you so much. Oh, man.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going? Yeah, listen. This is our first group of 4.
Right.
Okay, so we're doing first here. What's up, guys? We're back. Hello, my name is incredible performance from Contra. How you guys feeling?
Man, amazing.
Great.
It's crazy how we make y'all run from the performance to the interview, right? That's how we test who really got it.
Right, I like that.
This is superstar shit right now. I just want you guys to know that. Okay, you're very aware.
Let's get it.
Incredible performance. I know we played this game upstairs, and I have to play it now so I can make sure that our incredible live audience knows who's who. All right. So we have the group. I'm not gonna get it wrong. You ready? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because that's what today is about. Taj,
Rio Lowe's.
Rio, Eric, Raz. Okay.
Yep.
And y'all don't ever mess it up. This is what it is, okay?
We know your ass when y'all do. She got it right the first time.
I studied. I have to study to be here. It's incredible to have you guys. I'm excited to talk to you because you guys just like bring me so much joy. Like 4 friends that have known each other since 2015. Y'all related, so don't do that. Listen, okay? Okay, wow.
Back in high school, it was like 10th grade, I believe, right? Yeah, like 10th grade, you know.
Yes. 7 years.
And the part that brings me joy is that you guys are still friends.
Of course. Our mama, she cool with all her friends since high school, so she set the precedent. Like,
okay, shout out to mom. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to that. You guys have known each other for over a decade. You're still friends sitting here, and you lived together, and you're still friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on wax to say, beyond friends, these my brothers.
Yeah, brothers.
Twins, so all the brothers.
For sure, brotherhood. Apartment 505. That's the project, but it's a real place where y'all didn't rip each other's heads off living with each other.
Very close. Very close.
Yeah, it was times. Yeah, you know.
Whose freaking idea was that? To all live in apartments together.
It was, God's idea, for real.
I know. So a little bit of the story. We was all living together, us 3, when we was 19. He had came out from Philly. I met him. I certified him. I was like, yo, he the guy. Like he should rock with us. And everybody agreed. He had some stuff. He had to go back to Philly. When he was coming back out, he had a spot that he was gonna stay at. But the same day that he was about to come out, it was like, yo, we getting evicted. Yeah. So he was like, yo, he a real thorough type dude. So he was like, yo, I'm sliding out here regardless. I'll sleep in the car. Like I'm gonna go for my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a testament to the character he got. And my brother called him right after that and was like, yo, how you feeling? You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is we don't call nobody because we out of sight, out of mind. So he's like, man, how you doing? He's like, bro, that's crazy. You called my peoples that I was gonna live with. They got evicted. He said, yo, we ain't about to let you sleep in the car. You come up and stay with us. Yeah. And he was like,
that's the God part.
They gonna be cool with that? He turned around and was like, yo, hey, can E stay with us? He was like, automatic. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, it was ever since then. We rocking.
They gave me my wall.
We not saving the world. He happened to be a thorough nigga like that.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
All right, just making sure. You know, sometimes rent gets tight. I was making sure. I
appreciate you.
So I love that. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing. I do have to ask, and I would love for you guys to embarrass each other. They say that you don't know somebody until you live with them. So I would like to know what you learned about who during that time. I need an answer from everybody. You can point them out. Point them out.
I can tell you beyond what I learned about them, what I learned about myself. Yeah, it's
you
more,
gonna go deep on that?
Like, it really it's because like I could say it was things that they was doing, But it's wild because the things I was doing myself, like when I was actually living with somebody. You know what I mean?
Don't take their answers trying to take accountability.
Look,
That's
Nah, the cool part. He was the organized boy. That's what we call him. You know what I'm saying? Preparation boy. He organized everything. So he's actually a pleasant person to live with. He the rock star. You know what I'm saying? My nigga be smoked out. You know what I'm saying? So he be leaving guts everywhere and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ashing on the couch and all
Ashing
that.
on the you know what I'm saying? So, but we love him to death. You know what I mean? My brother, I lived with him my whole life, so I can't really say I was like living with myself. You know what I'm saying? We didn't share the room my whole life. It was cool. I don't know. Y'all probably got a better respect on his shit.
When Taj, Batman. He kind of just keep to himself. He got his phone and just YouTube and just he locked in. You can't tell if he happy or sad. He always like this. So it's like you just check on him. You always like, I'm just checking.
But y'all check in. That's what matters.
You gotta check in.
Okay.
Yeah. You got still chase. Yeah. You gotta chase him, getting giggling. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, he Batman for sure.
I mean, I definitely learned a lot about myself. So just 'cause, like, I grew up as an only child, so like I'm used to just like just going about and just kind of doing things like in my household. So like living with y'all definitely taught me like think about other people before you just leave a cup somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
You are the problem. That's what I gather from all of this.
I mean, I'll test their patience. You know what I mean? So I was preparing them for these times. You feel me?
But they accepted you, and it sounds like you've grown from that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Beyond that, like I said, I'm just gonna touch on all the togetherness because you don't get to see it too often. Like it's 4 guys sitting here, all with smiles on their face, like it's giving Black Boy joy. I'm here for it. Y'all also worked at one of my favorite restaurants.
Yeah, shout out to
right up the street from my house.
Chef Elisa.
Yeah, listen, my 2 cents. You guys were working at the restaurant. Give it up.
Yes.
Like, how does it feel to, y'all were grinding, like y'all working at a spot that now like sponsors events that y'all do because y'all figured it out.
Right.
Talk to me about that journey. And also, if you could, like, we always have so many dope people in the audience, other artists, talking about there being nothing wrong with working while you're trying to work on your dream. If you can listen, because don't be going broke trying to live the dream.
Let go of that pride. Let go of that pride.
Kill that ego, man.
I still am currently employed. It's not even that I just can't work because we've been busy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never even left that much. I still get the 50% disco. You know what I mean? But nah, check me out. I would say the beauty of working it, because you got to go through so many different mindsets to make it in general. You know what I'm saying? But the beauty was that at the time we was working there, we seen a lot of the cats that's like Jaha, like we seen a lot of these cats that's putting us in position now, which is dope. And it taught us that if you really believe in yourself, you okay with how God presents you to people the first time around, because you don't know how He's gonna present you the second time around. So like we came as servants, we still servants to the same degree. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to got a message for the people. So I think for me it was cool because one, we working with a Black woman. Black woman has consistently put us in our spot every time around. You know what I'm saying? So we working with a Black woman. She's sweating more than any nigga in the spot. You know what I'm saying? So she showed you how to hustle for your shit. And that type of passion and that type of just motivation every day, she checking with us every day now. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing right now, but she checking. So I think we couldn't have been in a better spot to cultivate what we was doing. And like just on a personal tip, it made me just say, you know what? I believe in myself. I accept it. I'm MCing. I'm talking to 100, 300 people a day. If I can't put a smile on their face, how the hell am I hop on stage and do what I say I'm supposed to be doing? So that's my take from it.
2 cents, man. Listen, y'all got me. They got me a place to live and a place to work. You know what I'm saying? So I love these boys.
They brought you into my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Because they want that rent money.
It was divided by 4.
They weren't being nice.
You knew the
like,
truth. You knew the
here,
truth.
but
They
you
weren't
gotta
being
pay
nice.
these bills.
Just working at 2 cents. It was beautiful, and honestly, it was like just gratitude. Honestly, the gratitude. Like we got to eat the food there. You know what I'm saying? So we never went starving for real. You know what I'm saying? It took care of our rent. She made a place for Cypher Sundays where that was her idea. Like, yo, we need to do something here. Wait
a minute, did we tell her out properly?
Yeah,
please.
Shout out to Chef Elisa Reynolds, my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Anybody
and Reezy Reynolds.
Yeah, right. The whole family, the Reynolds family. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know 2 cents, you know, you can't walk in there without saying what up to Chef, because she is the identity in the flesh of the spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's Chef.
No, for sure. Chef Elisa, she's an angel. You know what I mean? She an OG. She give us game. It's just so dope. She's so dope. You know what I mean? And like it's a lifelong thing. It's not just like I don't work there no more, but she checked in on me today. She the reason she's like, make sure you fresh when you go up there. You know what I'm saying? So she showed nothing but love. But as far as the restaurant as well, just getting to work, living with them and working with them. It's like you get to see weak points, strong points, who, you know what I'm saying, who's good at what. And honestly, I just gotta say gratitude was what I learned from that. And serving like, different celebrities and playing your position. You know what I'm saying? I knew I wanted to be like, yo, I rap, but I wasn't there for that. I'm like, hey, you cornbread, do you want honey? You know what I mean? That's what it was, and we played our part.
It's fantastic cornbread too, might I add.
It's fire.
What a lovely restaurant.
That's fire, but yeah.
I don't want to ignore our audience because we have some good questions coming in. Okay. First of all, everybody at our live, they really care about y'all. They're like, can y'all please get them some water or something?
Oh, that's love.
Listen, I know, and the answer is no, because right now we're not set up for that. But we love y'all. And
I appreciate the love.
Look, use them towels. We got some questions coming in. Here y'all go with these names. Maya 95 says, what is Coast Contra's favorite song on your debut album and why?
Cool Dreams, because it's just a jiggy joint. Like, it's so cool, and it feel like something that would have came out in the 90s on the East Coast. So I like that one.
I'm gonna have to say Safe Side. Safe Side is such a vibe, and I love what it does to the album. It's so important to the album because it gives it a break. But the type of break it gives you like, wow, it gets you to sit back and you just get to, feel the vibration. It's not even rapping. It's just shout out to Sakari, you know what I mean, for doing what she did. But Safe Side is my favorite right now.
I would probably go with Two Phone Jack and My Lady. Two Phone Jack, because it's just like something that's like the concept is like, yo, we always got people that, we always trying to do stuff. Like, we always busy. But you always got other people that, sometimes just want to talk for like a long time, but ain't really talking about nothing for real. So like that's the Two Phone Jacks, you know what I mean?
He's the problem. I figured it out.
I say for me, APT, the title, the first track, APT is crazy. I just like the vibe is set and the tone is set, you know what I'm saying? Just for how we feel about what we do. You know what I mean? Niggas can't do what we do. So
right.
That's
I want to shout one more out.
What you got?
505.
Yeah,
505. It's the bark. It's a
yeah.
bark to let you know, like, we really do this. It's an album, but we do this. So.
Yeah, no, facts.
So the fans, they're getting very deep, and it's probably your fault. You started it. Twitch Creep says, as a group, what's the overall message or type of inspiration that you guys want to put out in the world as artists?
I know for sure. I would just love to say, at any craft or anything you're doing, make sure you're having fun and make that the sole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fun is going to translate more than anything. And also, if you're not at where you want to be at and you're doing something like a job or something, take that shit serious, man, and like respect that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's somebody else's dream that you whether it's FedEx, Pizza Hut, that's somebody else's dream that you're working for. And if it was your dream, you would want somebody to do the same thing, and it's going to also pay out in the end. So yeah, I'll say that.
I would say, there's inspiration everywhere. You know what I mean? You just got to really look around and like, whatever you believe in, I feel like it's always trying to guide you. You just got to listen, you know what I mean? And clear yourself from those distractions, and really just tune into yourself.
Definitely, I'll piggyback off that part as far as listening. Listen to yourself. Listen to that whisper whispering to you for a reason. You know what I mean? That's very, very important. And the more you ignore it, the quieter it get. And the more you'll start to listen to surround sound. But nobody knows yourself better than you. So faith, really, really big one. Have faith. Surround yourself with people that are like-minded and challenge your mentality. Every day we challenge each other mentality. That's so important, and you continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? Now, with these guys, it's the bars. You know what I'm saying? And we like, if I pick up a book, he'll share a book with me, and we just share it all the time. So surround yourself with good people, and you're going to be good.
I was going to piggyback right off of that one, actually. The people that believe in what you're doing are very vital. Those not the people you want to sit on. Those not the people you want to dismiss. So anybody that's really locked into your vision, don't really trip about where they at as far as like how talented you think they are, because that could always be advanced. You know what I'm saying? So lock in with people that really lock in with you. That's who you want to build with. Don't chase niggas that's so far gone, because you're going to be their peers one day anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm big on mentorship. So my thing is, if you don't have nobody in your like immediate family or friends that want to do what you're doing or are successful, it's somebody out there that did it. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody out there that did what you want to do. Go to them and study them. Study them and practice. After you study, you go practice. And you study more and you keep practicing. Somebody out there. So success is definitely in your grasp.
You guys, you talk a lot about gratitude, and I can just hear it every time. Like I said, you're so thankful for everything. And you guys have been doing some incredible shit. Like, the Queen and Slim soundtrack Congratulations. That was amazing. A part of a really big, impactful moment for filmmakers, for Lena,
Shout
for
out
Melina,
Lena, shout out,
all these
Melina,
other
shout
Black
out
women.
Ethiopia,
Shout
Motown,
out
all
Motown,
Black
yeah.
women, like you said.
Yes. And then you guys opened for the Dave Chappelle show at the Hollywood Bowl.
Thank you so much, Dave.
How did that come about? What did it feel like? Y'all know how Dave is too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, anywhere Dave is, okay, Mos Def's gonna be there, Talib's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So once he's on you, he's on you, and like that's an incredible honor.
Yeah. We gotta shout out Mo, man. We gotta shout out Mo. It's his man, it's Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So Mo, he came across it, and then he shared it to Dave, and then Dave was like, "Yo, man, contact me. Let's get that going." So
That's like that's the ultimate cosign.
huge. What? Yeah.
Because he don't mess with nobody who can't really rap.
He's a real. He loves the art. You know what I'm saying? So that was huge. It was a blessing. It was a huge pleasure, man. Just to be in the same building. You know what I'm saying? At all. Even the preparation time, we was just like, nigga, let's just try to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just try to calm down and really just live in it. You know what I mean? Like, when we was up there, it was like, you can't really, we been, the max we did was like 2,000 cap joint. You know what I'm saying? So to go from 2,000 to 20,000, like, it ain't really nothing we could try to mentally prepare ourselves for. We just got to say, God is saying, like, God gave us a 7-year prophecy. I'll be honest with you. So, like, in 2018, God was like, in 2019, God was like, 7 years, you'll be exactly where you want to be. So like we was going year for year, counting it down. Like year 2, like, God, what you talking about, nigga? Where's that? Is it like? And then year 3, year 4, we like, I'm not seeing it, but I trust you. But I'm not seeing it. Like, dang, it's getting spooky. You know what I mean? And then year 6, 7, year 5, 6, it started to really pick up. And then this is the last year, and all of a sudden everything just boom, which we knew was gonna happen, but.
Wasn't when y'all got that prophecy.
But you believe
what year was it?
We got it year 2018, but it started in effect in 2019. Yeah. But you believed it, which is dope. Like, and that's again, people that really believe. You gotta have believers, man, because we really believe in it 100%.
There was just one of our audience members were asking about manifestation. And you pretty much answered their question. They said how much time you guys spend in the studio, but it seems like your manifesting is more about believing in yourself and talking to the man upstairs, I imagine.
Yeah, we talk to each other like it's we talk about our future like they're memories. We reminisce on the future. Like we be like, man, it's gonna be crazy when
it starts internally, man.
Yeah. Like we used to sit, like even before all the Dave and all the cats something, we used to sit and be like, man, it's gonna be dope how the OGs gonna accept us. They're gonna accept us like we one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna talk about us like, man, damn, if these niggas in the 90s, they would have been lit. And like shout out to Talib Kweli and Will I Am. On People Party, they said it verbatim how we said they would say it.
You guys were in the 90s,
like
you would have been it.
Like like when he said it, we was like, nigga, like that's how we said it. Like that's what it was like. It was crazy. It's crazy. So like that's when I tell you like them type of details, it's like it's almost like we are remembering something when we talk about, but it's so easy to do because we're not talking to a nigga that's like, you get out of here. Like, what? You thinking too much. It's none of that. It's like niggas be adding to like, that's what you think, nigga, he gonna say this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think it's small, nigga. You know
have you seen the movie Life, Ray's Boo Boom Room? Everything they just
Yo, you feel me? Yeah. Facts.
No, I mean you have bars for days. So we'll talk about our future like it's a memory is a beautiful thing to say. So if you use it, I want publishing because I'm not kidding. And it's crazy you're talking about Life because we got Wyclef in the building and he scored the movie. So like talk about being around incredible mentors and inspiration and just like it seems like just over what it's been like 2 weeks since the Dave Chappelle show. Mm-hmm. Y'all are just surrounded by nothing but greatness. Like
it's a
blessing. Was this once a week? How's that? How's it feel?
Lowe's got a wonderful quote. Tell them what you say when you say like the seed.
Oh man, it's just ill to get the flowers from the same people who planted those seeds for us. You know what I mean? Like,
y'all are so poetic and shit. This is incredible. Damn, give it up.
When he said that, we was like, yeah, nigga, I need that. That's fine.
No, earlier you said God don't make mistakes about how he presents you the first time. I'm like, I talk to a lot of people. I don't hear a lot of shit that I haven't heard before. It's very impressive. So you guys, you just put out a project. So I know that right now it is like Apartment 505. That's what we're pushing. Are we getting new music from you guys? Any new visuals? What's coming up?
No, we're very excited to say that y'all. We got some dope features on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, we got some Illmatic singles on the way too. You know what I'm saying? So you could definitely look out for that.
Illmatic
Music videos,
singles.
shows. got shows
Why
coming
would you
up.
use such a word?
I wish.
Oh, look, I was like, am I getting an Amazon exclusive?
So silly.
But we just put it in the air right now.
Yeah, there we go.
So
See?
you know
See?
how that works.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's gonna be super exciting. We're very excited for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Hey,
was like,
and the website just got launched.
Ooh.
The merch
Come
literally
on,
just got launched.
talk
What,
your
today
shit.
or yesterday?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
Post
you got
everything.
merch. I heard Rio was the most excited, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It was
Do my
awesome.
homework.
Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah, the ABT follow.
Definitely check it out.
L Boogie Baby said concert dates. When can they see you live?
Are we in there?
I want to announce, but I'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I will get in trouble.
To be
But no,
announced.
I don't want
It's
to
very,
cause any
very,
problems.
very, very soon.
I normally do, but I don't want to cause any problems today. Like I said, we're it's Mental Health Awareness Month. We always want to make sure we're taking care of our mental health because I know this demand from you guys, that 7-year journey that you just talked about, is not an easy one. If you guys could leave everybody live with anything, how you take care of yourself, how they can take care of their mental health, and like I said, brotherhood, you already touched on, is the most important thing. How can we take care of our people, you know?
Okay. For mental health, for me, man, the most beautiful thing for me has been meditation. And I thought, and it's crazy because I've been trying to really dive into meditation for a long time, and I thought it was something super like mystical and difficult, but just silence everything, sit with your thoughts, don't judge yourself, and just allow yourself to listen to how the way you communicate with yourself. Like self-love is not like getting pedicures and you know what I'm saying, go like, you know what I'm saying, it's really the conversation you have with yourself every day. That's real self-love. Like, how do you talk to yourself? So I think on mental health, you got to really be mindful and monitor the way you communicate with yourself and how you think about yourself and what you can achieve. And like, it's dope to have people around you that could do it for you and help you, but you got to be the first one, because you usually can't gravitate to the people that are like that when you're not. So that's very important.
For me, I would say it's so much self-reflecting. You know what I mean? I think that's very, very important. I learned not to treat the past like a bully, treat it like a school. So what I mean from that, just learn from what you've been through and utilize it for what you're going to go through. Once again, gratitude. Be very, 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 very grateful for what you have. So something how I practice that myself. I don't want to say every morning, I'd be lying, but on a good morning, you know what I'm saying? I always write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And every day they got to switch. You can't just, I'm breathing, I'm above the earth. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Your water working. You feel what I'm saying? You could take a hot shower, anything. Because I feel like when when Drake was like, started from the bottom, everybody bottom is different. You feel what I'm saying? So you might not have what the next person have, but you probably more than likely have what the other person don't. So you can always find something to be grateful for if you just look for it, and it's right there. And that helps start my day being like, oh, today is my day. You know what I mean? I'm not living in yesterday unless I'm like learning from it, but today is my day, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'm always brand new. So yeah.
That was dope, man. I would say, it's always good to get to know yourself, because there's certain things that you could discover that might be an outlet for you. You know what I mean? Something like a positive outlet. You know what I mean? And I feel like don't think you know yourself. Don't. It's always like you never know it all. You know what I mean? So just take that time to get to know yourself. Find something that could be a positive outlet for you, and and go into it. If it feels good, go where the love is. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. And it's okay to unplug and unwind, and sometimes like slow down on whatever you're doing, whatever projects you got, and take care of yourself for real, because you got to take care of yourself, because then you won't be at the best for others, and how others need you and stuff. So do yourself good.
Mine is mad short, but I just say, for your mental health, I say, man, that's about no matter what's going on. I got no problem telling somebody, yo, I need my time. I need to do it. I need to do for me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's with them, if I'm not feeling good mentally, whatever, and it's like, yo, we got to rehearse. I tell them like, yo, bro, I dig it, but I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna just fall back. If it's a job, you feel me? Fall back. I ain't coming into work today. If you gotta if it's something, because it go back to what he was saying, as far like, don't ignore what you be feeling inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most important part. If you feel anything, act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else most 9 times out of 10, other people are gonna step up and do it. So that's just super important to me, man. Do whatever feels good to you. Always, that's the most important.
And one more thing.
And one more thing.
I know you now. I know you
And
now.
one more
Go
thing.
ahead,
And
one more thing.
Sure. Because I said it. I said it so much. Listen, one more thing I want to recommend that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Being younger is reading. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's an Audible or just pick a book. Because the thing is, I personally feel like this is my personal joint. In school, or at least the schools I've been to, they gave us books that we weren't interested in. You know what I mean? So when I first came to read, I'm like, I'm not reading this. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't get it. Big ass words. I don't get it. And the older I got, people were like, yo, you read? I'm like, no, I don't read. It's boring. And it's weird. But find a book that you like. Find a book that speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in the sense of like what you want to do, find that book and read it. And I bet you'll be interested because you're feeding yourself. Don't what's that, like malnutrition, the mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to yourself. And don't have a favorite restaurant and not a favorite book. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drop that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Listen, it was incredible to meet you guys for the first time. If I ever get the chance to sit with y'all again in like a year or 2 years, if y'all don't have the exact same energy, I don't care how big you get, I don't care how much money you make, I'm beating everybody's ass. I'm like, y'all have to run me my fade.
Run me my fade.
Like, I need y'all to stay this way forever. It's beautiful for y'all as a group to stay together, but this was it was a beautiful thing for me, and I know production to be able to sit in on and hear all that from y'all. So like, just stay kind and y'all stay present, and I love that for y'all. Listen, we gonna talk because I need everybody's birthday. I know you love Scorpio. I'm like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, sorry. I'm also a psychic. Hello, my name is. We have incredible guests for you today, and coming up, we have Westside Boogie. The chat is already crazy. Start asking your questions. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
I'm getting out of here so Boogie can come before they try to fight me on the live.
Y'all that don't know me, my name is Westside Boogie. So the name Boogie stemmed from the movie Paid in Full. Me and my cousins was watching it when I was like 15 years old, and we all wanted to pick a character. So I chose the character Ace Boogie. Like 3 years later, I dropped the Ace because I realized I was on the west side of Compton. Couldn't run with that name no more, so I decided to change my Instagram to Westside Boogie, but my rapper name was still Boogie. I say like 5 years later, I realized people was gonna keep calling me by my Instagram name. So now we're here with the rapper Westside Boogie. I think my brand stands for being vulnerable and finding strength in being vulnerable. As Black men, we always feel like we gotta be tough all the time, so I'm trying to change that stigma in my community and in the world. And I wanna be remembered as the greatest rapper alive, because I already am. Big Westside.
Oh, the boy is here. Hello, world. Shout out to Amazon Music. Shout out to 1500 or Nothing. Shout out to my good people's Amber, because I love her, and that's my family. And I got on black Air Forces. I'm about to be ratchet. Shout out to the world. Let's get to it. This first song is called "I." It's my newest single, or one of my newest singles, because I've been outside lately. So let's get to it.
I like tricking on hoes that bring me more hoes.
I like. Yo. Oh, y'all put your hands up out there. Yo. Whoa. Oh. All right. I had to fall away before I got it right. Oh, shit. All right. I took an L the other day, this shit was light. I say, this lost to Brody in the dice game. Don't worry about it, shit is life, man. Nigga, don't you leave, that's on God, give me time, man. Got this little cheese and I'ma pick it from my side. They ain't know that I've been big stepping. Never learned my lesson if the club pressing. Stepping with my weapon. You got way too many men up in your section. Oh man, shit. No, this bitch ain't hit me, I keep checking. I say, how you love me, only hit me once a month. You keep me grounded, I've been with it from the jump. Watch all the bumps, I got bodies in the trunk. All the legends, I done made it out of slump. Had to tell them like, alright. I had to fall away before I got it right. Oh shit. Alright. I took an L the other day, this shit was like, bounce, oh, 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 bounce, oh. This, nothing. Yo, how y'all feeling out there? Rob a nigga by my lonesome. You ain't really from the yo. See in my biddy, I was niggy, I was broke and still was picky. Let the bitches have the Fendi, rock Balenci's with the dickies, ho. She spilled the heart and I chill her like so. I call my hoes to come bring me more hoes. Don't be sloppy when you lit, bitch. Drive a ash and you get kicked about this whip, sis. I've been on my crib shit cause everybody dusty. Might just have to throw the fit away if anybody touch me. Had to get up in my Duffy. Alright. I had to fall away before I got it right. Oh shit. Alright. I took an L the other day. The shit was like I say bounce. Oh, 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 Alright. I had to. Yeah. Shit. Alright. I took an L the other day. The shit was like. Hope you're having a good time out there and being ratchet with me. Yo, I like tricking on hoes. I'm just playing. No, I'm not. Yo. Yeah, that was Ratchet Book activated. Shout out to the band, man. They're amazing. Hope you're having a good time out there. We're going to take 3 seconds and I'm going to tie these black forces. One moment. Yeah, so back to me being ratchet. I hope you're having a good time. This next song is called Nigga Needs. If you're a Day One Boogie fan, sing along with this at home, and we're going to get turned up. Let's go. Yeah. Yo. I say. Yeah. I need to learn commitment, whoa. I need to quit my joking, yeah. I need a boat of bitches, That's where my mind been floating, yeah. Ain't trying to fuck this bread up, no. I need to get more focused, yeah. I need to smoke forever, I need to save my roaches, Talking empty homes with the fridge in it. Talking juice cartons with a sip in it. Talking ham sandwich with the chips in it. I admit, nigga, I'm a food stand popping, white tea, rocking, swap meet, shopping, Instagram, watching PM, hopping. Niggas know the deal. Now they know I got it. Well, I used to be so humble, I need to call my mama, yeah. I need to get my girl back, I need to weigh my options, yeah. Saying God sent to a mosh pit. Talking young niggas with the nonsense. That's Capri Suns with the hot chips. Then from a Game Boy playing sidekick. Ain't a church boy singing Westside banging girlfriend taking. Niggas know the deal. I ain't gotta say it. No. I need a rap nigga just to mention me. I'ma finish him. Keep it industry. Just don't intervene when my nigga needs. What a nigga need is a lot. I need a bunch of new fans just so I could go say that I pop. I need for y'all to stop trying to compare me to niggas I'm not. Cause really I'm not. I need to stop using Uber and go take my ass to the lot. Straight to the lot. The homie just offered a brick. I'm like, fuck it. I'm taking my shot. I need to find my balance, I need to fix my vision, yeah. I need to find new content, I can't keep down in women, no. I'm a Nike slipper wearing sweatpants, stuck in once a year, clubbing home girl, fucking homeboy, plugging long as niggas hustling. I ain't saying nothing. No, I need something that's gonna make me feel for real inside. Yo, no, I need something that's gonna heal my pride, Yo, bounce. No, I need something to make me feel a certain way. Certain way, yeah. No, I need something to make me feel a certain way. Hope you're having a good time at home. Again, shout out to Amazon Music. Shout out to 1500 and nothing. We live from the West Side. Y'all know I'm from Compton, California. We in Lamar Park. There's a lot of black people over here, and I love that shit. Hold on, let me say something. I know your fight to be free. Locked in your mind, how surprising you think that silence is key. You ain't designed to be blind and lost in the night like you be. I know the hurt in your eyes, oh my, you remind me of me. And it's a lot we don't see. Gotta be tough, just acting tough all day. Shoulder shrugs to show the world you give no fucks all day. Plus got a story I can never show you. Scared if you open up, nigga just might have leverage on you. And I'm like, God, why you get your line, but you ain't been replying? I'm like, God, you say you have my back, but nigga, you been lying. I'm like, God, it's gold I got inside. My shit just need refining. And yes, sometimes I need remind me that I'm gonna be Remind me that I'm gonna be straight. Remind me if my heart do break. Remind me that it's gonna reshape. Remind me niggas stand your ground. Remind me not to call Janae. I helped her get up on her feet for me to see her walk away. SMH, let's get to it. It's my new joint called Stuck. It's probably the best video in the world right now.
You think you better?
My shoes untied again? Ratchet Boog don't care about shoes being tied, my boy.
You a straight bitch.
Yo, whoa, be the driver when I'm slumped. Be my nigga if you clutch. I ain't saying fight my battles. You ain't gotta be my crush. Tell my mama that I love her. I don't do that shit enough. I'm with bro, wait. I'm with bro, we in the cut. I love the hood, you know I'm stuck. Wait. I worry about this shit tomorrow. Why the fuck you acting sus? Wait. Call me lacking in the party. Swear to God, I can't sit up straight. Wait. It's something about the hood. I love it. I ain't going. No, I'm stuck. Wait. Shout out to Contra, California. Yo, pick me up when I get stranded and I'm trying to find a way. So put chips up in the sandwich, cause this shit you can't escape. No, my heart can turn to rock, so I don't take that shit for granted. Shout out Bree from the that little bitch that did me scandalous. You know I done been through hell, huh? I'm going through it, I can't hide it, you could tell, huh? Come hold me down, cause I keep running from myself, huh? Let you hold my burdens, it'll probably tip the scale. Let these niggas to the well. Open up my floodgates. I confront the mud, we to hit me for the updates. I say free my nigga if you know my insecurity. Just keep it on the hush. If you hit me up at 2 a.m., you gotta let me fuck. Be the driver when I'm be my nigga if you clutch. I ain't saying fight my battles. You ain't gotta be my Tell my mama that I love her. I don't do that shit enough. I'm with bro, wait. I'm with bro in the cut. I love the hood. You know I'm stuck. Wait. I worry about this shit tomorrow. Why the fuck you acting sus? Wait. Call me lacking in the party. Swear to God, I can't sit up straight. Wait. It's something about the hood. I love it. I ain't going. No, I'm stuck. Wait. Super Blood, where you at? Super Blood. Oh, shit. She gon' play me, got this feeling in my gut. Damn, I'm paranoid as fuck. I've been chilling in the hood while the coppers pull me up. Damn, they always on my nuts. Damn, the hood ain't got me stuck. That little bitch ain't get me up. She gon' wait till I get bragging just to try to hit me up. I'ma do 100 miles till I leave her in the dust. That little bitch ain't did me That little bitch ain't did me That little bitch ain't did me Be the driver when I'm be my nigga if you clutch. I ain't saying fight my battles. You ain't gotta be my Tell my mama that I love her. I don't do that shit enough. I'm with bro, wait. I'm with bro when I love the hood. You know I'm stuck. Wait. I worry about this shit tomorrow. Why the fuck you acting sus? Wait. Call me lacking in the party. Swear to God, I can't sit up straight. Wait. It's something about the hood. I love it. I ain't going. No, I'm stuck. Wait. Oh man, I love the shit. I love the motherfucking hood. Yeah, I love the I love the motherfucking shit. I love the motherfucking hood. Yeah, I love the yeah. Live from the west. You keep on playing, you gon' die on the west. Live from the west. Live from the west. You know my wheel, I'm gon' ride for the west. Ooh, oh. I love the hood, you know I'm stuck. Wait. Oh. Don't play with me. It's boogie season every season. More black superheroes coming. Live from the west side. Let's go. Both of my Hey, girl. Shout out to Amber. Where I'm sitting over here.
Right
Okay.
here. Hi, Boogie.
Ooh, that was so fun. Both of my shoes came untied.
You good?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna give you a little time to take a break.
Okay, let me just tie my shoes, bro.
Tie your shoes, please. We're all so worried about you. Guys, hello, my name is, we are back. Incredible performance from Westside Boogie. If you guys are just getting here, you're late, but you got here at a really good time. Boogie, you were incredible.
I went crazy, huh?
You went crazy.
I know, man. That shit was crazy, man.
I've seen you perform. It was
cool?
Yeah, you never disappoint.
All right, cool.
All right,
man.
cool. I know you guys were so excited in the chat the whole show to see Boogie. So now's your time. If you have questions, we're gonna be answering them live. But
we're doing questions.
Questions.
I like that. I like questions.
They've been waiting on you all day. Honestly.
Shout out to them for caring about me, man.
They do
I
care.
care about y'all too. I really got the greatest fan base in the world. I hate calling them my fans. They like family to me, but I just love them so much. I just had to say that. My bad.
Well, they love you too. And already, Oluwa said, when is the album dropping?
I know they tired of me saying very, very soon. That's such a tricky
I
question.
set you up. I just set
I
you up to
know,
say it
but
again.
I can say within the next 2 months for sure. I mean, I already put a pre-save up. What y'all think? I'm gonna take next year or something? Like,
I can tell you guys that it's real. I've heard it.
exactly.
It exists.
and the amount I just said is, I'm pretty sure it's longer than what it's really gonna take. So just give me some time, you know.
This is probably I'm obsessed with like album titles. I wish that more artists would really take their time with them and make sure that they say something with the titles, because it's a wasted opportunity if you don't. And I think yours is probably one of my new favorites.
Oh,
More
thank you.
Black Superheroes.
More Black Superheroes. It's probably the greatest album title ever, huh?
Stuck's the greatest video. This is the greatest
I
album
know.
title.
I'm gonna start letting everybody else say it. My bad. I don't mean to be.
It's
like,
positivity today.
You feel me?
If you feel great, it's great.
Yeah, I'm just confident today. Shout out to me for being confident.
Thank
today.
you. What does this name mean? What's the origin story? More Black Superheroes. What can we expect?
Obviously the final name is a team effort. I don't want everyone to just take credit. I got a great team. Shout out to LVRN. They good at like taking my ideas and executing them, because a lot of them just gonna stay in my head as artists. That's how we move. But they just helped me realize that my importance in life, how I'm in my kid's life. I got a 12-year-old. Preteens is the craziest stuff in my life, and yeah, I know I'm a hero in his life, and I just want to let other people know they could take pride in being a superhero, because when we look on TV, we don't see nobody that look like us for real in the superhero vibes.
On the CW, they're starting to have some
more
Black superheroes.
They are. Shout out to them.
They've heard the album. My favorite part about this album is that we're getting more than one Boogie. So everybody was begging for you to come back, and you brought yourself back 3 times. So we got Anthony, we got Super Blood, and we got Ratchet Boog, who don't care if his shoes are untied.
Exactly. That's Ratchet Boog.
Who am I sitting with today?
Right now, all of them, they're right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they all right here. But yeah, I feel like I'm not the only, especially Black men. We got so many different sides, but we feel like when we go outside, we just got to only show that tough side. And I think that's what leads to a lot of us always like blowing up, because we never address our feelings. I got an emotional side. I'm a gang member too. And I'm also ratchet. So all these things are true. It could be, a lot of things could be true at once. I'm a layered human being. So that's where all these personalities came from.
And you can say that so clearly and so confident because you recently started a therapy journey.
Exactly.
That obviously gets you to this point to be able to say that on Twitch, on live TV.
And you know the crazy thing about therapy, I feel like it's such, of course, initially when I heard about it, I thought therapy was for cuckoo people, because that's just a stigma it has in the Black community. But then when I started doing it, I started loving it. But then I expected the work to just show as soon as I start doing therapy, not knowing the hard part is taking that knowledge you gained in therapy and applying it to your everyday life. And I feel like maybe just in the past couple of weeks, I'm really starting to feel the effects of therapy, how I handle situations, how I'm more patient. So yeah, therapy is a long process. It's hard. It's not something that's just gonna fix you immediately, but it's probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in a long time.
So I'm going to back you up because I think it's a scary thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So initially, how did you get yourself in the room to actually go and say, okay, cool, I really need to do this. I'm going to show up. I'm going tomorrow, my first therapy session. What was that talk?
So recently I just found out a close friend of mine, Malia, said she had a dream about me needing therapy because my kid, something was schooling about my kid and how like she just felt I needed therapy after she had this dream. And she just told me this recently, but the idea was brought to me by managers. Shout out to having people that care about you, not just like look at you like a product and you know what I'm saying? I'm an actual human being. So shout out to them. But I guess she brought the idea to them. I'm not sure, but then they brought it to me. And of course I was hesitant, resistance against it because I just wasn't with it. I didn't think I needed it until I realized I had a lot of trauma that wasn't addressed that had to be brought to the light.
Well, and so then you have your first session. And like you said, it's just not so easy. You know, you're not fixed on the first day. How did you get yourself up to keep going?
It's still hard. I miss days sometimes. I'm still like growing. Healing is like such a process and I'm not sure it ever ends, but I just knew I needed to change. I was in the middle of a super heartbreak.
Like I was hurt and I just was looking for any answer to make me feel better. So that's really what made me go, is that I got dumped. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up in therapy, and yeah, it just became amazing.
I love that for you. I
Yeah.
love the getting dumped part, but
Yeah, I was so
love
sad. I was in Atlanta. It was the LVRN writing camp. I got dumped. I'm crying on the way to the writing camp. It's like, nah, bud, we got to get it together.
I
So,
love the outcome though.
me too. But yeah, why you smiling at my hurt?
Because I mean, it's making me
I know.
happy.
But
It
shout
could
out
have
to
been
her.
a bad story, you know? It's
Yeah,
a good
that's true.
story. The
That's
ending
true.
is
And
incredible.
that's usually how it ends. It ends up being like just blaming somebody, and you don't never really see how you was wrong in the situation, and that really stops your growth. So it took her to like make me point at myself and stuff I was doing wrong, but also hold her accountable. Because it's not like I was the only one to blame, but it's a balance.
You talk about trauma, unaddressed trauma.
Hmm.
Can I get personal?
Let's do it.
Okay, great. What was one of the most, I guess, shocking discoveries during therapy that like sometimes the trauma is like trauma you don't even know you have?
I know. So recently I did a interview with Colors, and I was speaking on how it's so hard for me to be emotional now, and I just shut down when I feel like people being too emotional with me, because when I was a kid, my mama never gave me that space to be emotional. And you know what I'm saying? Because she felt like she raising a boy, my dad not around, she got to raise me to be tough. So that's all it was. Her go to work and her teaching me like, if you cry, you a punk. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she knew what she was doing to me like consciously, but it affected me. Like growing up today, somebody tell me they love me, I'm like, you got to relax. Somebody give me compliments, I'm like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I feel like I didn't deserve them. I don't deserve compliments because I didn't get them growing up, or I didn't have no space to cry. You know what I'm saying? And so I see it trickle down to my kid, even though I'm in his life, just the way he see me carry myself, because my actions always gonna speak louder than words. As cliche as it sounds, it's just the facts. I could tell him so much, but the way I actually move is what he gonna copy. So yeah, I'm trying to change it while I still got a chance.
How do you see yourself actively breaking that cycle while you're raising a 12-year-old boy?
Giving him that space to be emotional, letting him know he don't got to be tough all day, and giving him a space to talk and express his feelings. I know a lot of parents, what we do is we feel like we're always right, you know what I'm saying? But we still flawed human beings too. And it's a lot of times my 12-year-old is right on the situation. And that's the hard part, knowing that he's right. And I got to just check my ego like, oh man, what the fuck? But
Did you come to that after you came to that, I guess, realization about your own parenting, about your mom?
Yeah, I mean, I messed up so much as a parent. I'm still like learning. I remember early on, because of course, like a lot of people know, I'm a gang member. I'm not like active gang banger, but I am where I'm from. So early in his life, I was just trying to hide that part of my life from him, thinking like, if he never see it, he never gonna have to deal with it. But that's not how life works. My job is really to prepare him for everything and go through in life, and that's what was the hard part, because I went through his phone and I seen him like texting people like, "What's up, cuz?" Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my god, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they got phones,
What does he talk about? Like, who is he talking to?
Yeah, talking to girls, probably watching porn. You know,
oh my god,
that's just what they do at 12. So, like, swallowing in my pride and like, yeah, all of that. And I be wanting to sock him out, because you know that's how we was taught to raise our kids, just react with aggression. So having to talk him through situations and like not be the lazy parent and just whoop him when I'm mad is what I'm trying to learn.
You talk to him.
Yeah, I talk to him now, but he still got that preteen attitude, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, boy, you know who your daddy is. I'm a whole rapper out here, but
And he probably
he definitely don't care.
He doesn't care at
He
all.
don't care.
Okay, I have some. There's so many questions coming in, so I have to break it up and ask some. So, yeah, I mean, I wish you could see the questions.
Is it the same thing when the album coming?
How many tracks are on the album? Does Super Blood save Jamisha?
No, shout out to Jamisha. Jamisha just had a baby with my cousin. That was my ex-girlfriend from high school. I made like 3 projects about her. You know what I'm saying?
So this is public.
Yeah, this is public now. This was my she's like my first album, first mixtape cover. It's me and her. This is my best friend. We decided to like take that step. Probably one of the worst. I can't say the worst decision I made, because I learned from it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And she came to my grandma's house, and they're one of my family members. And now they got a baby. So shout out to Jamisha, my cousin down low.
Snow button on the chat. Thank you. So nosy,
Shout out to
so
them.
inappropriate.
Shout
But
out
we
to
keep
them.
it real here.
Exactly.
I love that. So Superblood will not be saving.
Nah, but shout out to
anyone.
them, man.
While we're on the topic, I'm gonna find some more questions from the audience. Can y'all get it together? Superblood, tell me more about Superblood. How is he showing up on this project? Who is he?
See, I don't want to give you too much about Superblood because that's the one he got to keep his identity like a secret. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Batman.
like, it's just like if I tell you too much, you might know. Nah, I'm just playing. He is the one. He just ultimate book. He everybody combined, and he just like God body. He's unstoppable.
Boog of the worst kind. They love the alter egos in here. They asked, how do you how have you been staying creative?
It's not easy. Staying creative is hard. Especially when I draw from so much real experiences and stuff I go through. So it's like, it's sad. Sometimes I feel like I got to get my heart broke just to like make the type of records I'm used to making. So learning how to draw from different spaces and actually accept like, boy, you could be happy. You don't got to be sad all the time. And like address my ratchet side. And that's what make it easy when I start realizing I got so many sides. It don't just have to be sad book all the time, even though I know that's what my fans want all the time. They don't really care about me because they want my heart to be broke. But that's how it is.
And maybe this goes back to the therapy question. How is that dealing with the pressure from fans been from you? Because you get it bad. Like I've been through your comments. Like they're not easy on you. And when you're in a space where you're not ready to create, how do you deal with people saying like you need to drop something now?
It make me happy that they care, that they still care. It just like it's really reassurance that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm really like good at my job. Because I tell myself I'm the best rapper all the time, but it's the fact that people really frustrated and ready for me to drop music. It's like, oh, I'm really nice, so I'm cool with it. It give me reassurance. It don't mess me up at all. And all the pressure, it's like can't nobody put more pressure on me than I put on myself. I'm like always in my head. I'm a super perfectionist, so I don't care.
OG Lee said, is there any pressure of creating a better album than Everything's for Sale?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't dropped the album in 3 years, and I'll be lying if I say I didn't put that pressure on myself. I could have, as many songs I made, I could have dropped the album probably every 2 months, but I created a great piece of work, and I always want to make sure I'm getting better. So yeah, therapy helped with that too. Because if I honestly, maybe if I didn't have therapy, I probably wouldn't drop another album. How much I'd be in my head. So shout out to Sarita.
Shout out to Sarita Butler, greatest therapist on earth.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of artists, I guess, that don't. You already have the stigma for Black men in general going to therapy. In the artist community, I feel like there's a whole nother stigma about going to seek help, and there's so many people that waited too late or that didn't get it. And I guess if you could say anything to the artist community about that actually being something that is freeing to you more than it's a.
Because from the outside looking in, it always feel like the world think we got it together all the time. So we go outside and we like trapped in our own celebrity, and we feel like, what I'm saying, it's something we just got to deal with. But yeah, I felt like I was gonna blow up. I did blow up, and I know like if I waited longer, who knows like what would have happened. Not like I would have hurt myself or nothing, but I would have did something that wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? So all my artist friends, I care about y'all. The ones I do know, the ones I don't know, I care about the artist community. Go get checked on. Check on your people, and you're not too good to get therapy.
And you say that you're surrounded by a lot of great people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Big
You're
M.
so nice. What's the importance of having a great team? Because I think some people say a great team is someone who picks up all the calls and answers the emails, and the way that we wrap our arms around you is differently.
If it's anything I realized when I got signed, it's that how important it is to have a team. Because they keep you grounded. When I get too cocky, they bring me back down. When I get too low, they pick me up. And it's just amazing to have people that truly know you, that's gonna give you unbiased opinions all the time. You don't want no yes men that disagree to everything you do. And I take pride in knowing I got people around me that are challenge the stuff I say. And you know what I'm saying? We can always find a middle ground. Justice is the craziest person I've ever met in my life. His approach is wild, but I know where it comes from, and it's always to see me win. So yeah, it's amazing. You need people like Justice on your team.
Shout out to Justice. I tried to get him to come out here, but he's talking about his hair was not cut.
Oh yeah, he really a rapper at heart.
I know. I'm just waiting for him to come into his own. We have some more great questions. Stephen Jack 306 said he really liked the song Prideful, where you use a bunch of metaphors to describe what you're going through. Will we see more of that type of wordplay on this new project?
You know, that's really something I battle with a lot. Is not because I come from battle rap. Like I just loved battle rap as a kid. So it's sometimes I could really just punchline every single bar, but then I realize I connect more to the lines when I just say my truth. And if I happen to be able to make a metaphor out of that line, then that's great. But I honestly care more about delivering the line and letting you know how I feel than I do about the metaphor these days of my life.
So another question, we got Maddie Rose. Who is Boogie's top 5 favorite artists?
Ooh, that's a great question. Lauryn Hill is my number 1 favorite artist of all time. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Lil Wayne basically raised me. This is no order besides Lauryn Hill. She's number 1. Everybody else is not in order. Lil Wayne, Kendrick is for the city, Bomped in America. Y'all know what's happening tonight. Jay-Z, where I'm at 4. Eminem, man. He paid my bills. Shout out to Summer too. I love Summer. I love Alex Vaughn. LVRN, all the LVRN artists. Don't play with us.
Okay, we have a super active crowd. Y'all, please keep it coming because I'm seeing all of this. ASAP3 said, is there any therapy practices that you've learned that help you create or just get out of your head?
So meditation is what I'm practicing. I haven't got good at it yet. I just tried to meditate in the shower on the way here, and it was so hard. I just kept thinking about like performing. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm supposed to like be present and not like worry about the outside noises, but I feel like it's making me more calm. I don't know. I can't tell you all the benefits I got from meditating yet, but like I said, therapy is still a process for me. I told you just 2 weeks ago I started feeling the benefits, so that's like a year of therapy.
Have you tried float therapy?
Float therapy? Is that when you just lay in the water?
Yeah.
That sounds boring as hell, but
it's no more boring than meditating.
You're right.
It's
It's all boring, man. I just like running. Like running clears my mind. Usually when I get hangovers, I just start running and it distract me from throwing up. That's my remedy. I just want to let y'all know.
You owe me a yoga class. I want to take you floating.
Nah, you too good at yoga. We did yoga in DR and you was.
That was my favorite trip. I was like, that was the first time we really got to hang out. And you were like, yeah, like let's do yoga in the morning. And I did not believe you. I thought that you were being sarcastic.
Bad idea.
I thought you were joking.
My boy Shelly kept quitting and starting again. That day was so funny.
But I mean, I think it's important to say to our audience, like meditation, yoga, any of that stuff, there is no good or bad. It's only being. So
Exactly.
I thought that you were incredible at yoga because you made it through my whole class.
Yeah, I'm also super competitive. So I think I was just trying to compete and show that I could do it. Cause like, I smoke a lot of weed, but my bad.
That's okay.
Okay. You see, I faded that out. I didn't know if I could say that, but yeah.
So your video, you spoke about Stuck. Excited about everything that you're putting out. The colors thing was crazy.
Colors was amazing.
Colors was insane. Stuck. Can you tell me about, since it's the best video in the world?
Shout out to the Hard Part 5. I was capping that video amazing. So
what is that video about? There's a lot of little underlying messages in there, beautiful imagery. You're flying in the sky.
It's just so what I deal with a lot with my neighborhood is survivor's guilt. It's being me feeling like I'm the one that got away, and feeling like I'm not making enough change to my friends who's still in that neighborhood I struggle with. So it's always this push and pull, and it's this imaginary pressure I put on myself because my friends in my neighborhood honestly don't even want me there. If I just come hang out, they're gonna be like, boy, you're not even supposed to be here. You got bigger stuff to do. So it's really Stuck is about me being mentally stuck in my neighborhood when I really already have made it out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also like a superhero to my neighborhood because I am the one that made it out. So I'm hanging upside down. It's, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, so how do you take that advice from your friends though when they are kicking you out? And saying,
I'm like, y'all think I'm a bitch. Nah, but I listen.
Working through that.
Yeah, exactly. I am working through it. And I like being in the house anyway. So it's just like, I don't really let them thoughts take over me wanting to go back to the neighborhood. Cause I'm like, boy, what you gonna do over there? You got this air conditioner, you got this big TV. I'm not going back to the hood, but I love the homies.
At what specific point did you start feeling that survivor's remorse? Was there something that happened where you said, okay, cool, I'm really at another level?
It was 2015 when I dropped my first video, Oh My, because the guilt come from like me feeling like I'm getting my success off the back of my homies who still struggling every day. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's my truth too, I'm away from it now. So around that time when I signed, that's when the guilt kicked in because it's like I wish they signed the whole hood. You know what I'm saying? I wish that's what signing me meant, but that's not. You know what I'm saying? So all I could do is try to be the example and you know what I'm saying, the light for my homies.
You're doing an incredible job.
Thank you.
Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all so random in these comments. What's your Stranded on a Deserted Island movie? Because now there is apparently a TV screen on this island.
Oh, that's so funny. Probably Matilda. I love Matilda. Matilda is my favorite movie all time. She got the little powers with her fingers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matilda.
Oh my gosh. Lots of. I hope that you're doing shows. There's a lot of people asking you to come to Texas. I don't know what you got going on there.
Okay, I'm a tour after the album. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just want me to come and perform everything for sale, then y'all gonna complain. So just wait.
And I love this question. Any upcoming artists we may not know that you like?
Ooh, I love this question. I'm about to name
real quick.
Epic Must Die is my boy. KB Divine is my boy, two of my best friends in the world. Then when we go to my neighborhood, we got all the talent in the world. We got YS, we got Wally the Sensei, we got Mari Ruger, we got Hit It J3, we got Hop Out. And yeah, shout out to my neighborhood. Damn, if I miss anybody from the hood? Shout out to Rosecrans Entertainment. Everybody from Rosecrans Entertainment. Shout out to Alex Vaughn. Shout out to North Jax. I'm not going to say the Northside Park because I hope I don't say it wrong. And shout out to Eli Derby. My good peoples. You know what I'm saying?
We love the love.
Yeah, man.
All right. I'm about to kick you out, but there's too many good questions. I have this one more. Ziggy the Alpha says, you talk about a lot of dark feelings, but not allowing them to consume you. Do you think that's the biggest gift in your music?
Yeah, I think that is. I really feel like I found a way to find strength in being vulnerable. And I just hope people could take that message from me when they listen to my music. Yeah, me being honest was the most like fulfilling thing that ever happened to me as a rapper. I remember early on when I was rapping, my producer Kiel out there told me like, it just sounds like you're not telling your story. It sounds like somebody else's story because I was rapping about bang bang, knowing I'm not shooting nobody at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, Boogie, start telling your truth, start being honest with your feelings, and if people mess with it, cool. But it was really for me to get my own truth off at the beginning.
You guys have been a lovely audience today for Boogie. We still have one more special guest for you, Boogie.
Crazy special guest.
I know. Are you gonna like stay? You
Duh,
stay
I'm not
and chill
leaving.
with me?
Duh,
Okay.
I'm posted.
All right, cool. They don't let me sit and dance on the couch no more because they.
Yeah, I seen one where you was on the couch actually.
Yeah, it just always it wasn't working.
Shout out to Buddy. I saw Buddy perform Hoochie Mama and it was lit.
Oh, it was incredible.
Compton.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
for being real with us. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm so proud of you and your entire therapy journey that you on. We will go yogaing. We will go floating. We're gonna do all the things.
She be too busy, y'all. I promise, but you know, you be disappointed. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna blame you. We're going. Love you, Amber.
Thank you. You guys go pre-save more Black superheroes right now. The link is in Boogie's bio. You're watching Amazon Music, Twitch. Hello, my name is our very last guest that I can't wait to get on this couch, Mr. Wyclef Jean.
Let's go. Y'all don't understand how excited I am.
How's everybody doing out there? My name is Wyclef Jean, and it's not Jean. In Texas, they'd be like, Wyclef Jean. No, it's actually Jean. Got the name from my father. He was a minister. Left Haiti, came over to America. He left me with an English man's name, Wyclef Jean, John Wyclef, the reformator who translated the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John into English. And my dad, even though he wanted me to go in the field of ministry, he said, I will be a reformator too. I guess he was able to predict the future in music. When they said, what's the Wyclef brand? I say, I am the real Creole kid. I am the real global gumbo. I am the Roco Pollo. You mix it all. And here we are. I mean, how would I like to be remembered just as a connector, you know? I guess it's called the One Love Syndrome. Yeah, that's me, One Love Syndrome. What up, y'all? It's Wyclef. It's a pleasure for me to be back in this space. Hi, my name is Wyclef Jean. Shout out to Young Thug, Gunna. I love you boys. Let's work.
I dedicate this record to Carnival to all you brothers taking long trips down south, Virginia, Baltimore, all around the world, and your girl gets this message that you ain't coming back. She's sitting back in the room, the lights is off, she's crying, and then my voice comes in, pow, in the middle of the night, and it's what I told her for you.
Every time I make a run, girl, you turn around and cry. I ask myself why, oh why? See, you must understand, I can't work no 9 to 5, so I'll be gone till November. Till I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. You tell my girl I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. You tell my girl I'll be gone till November. January, February, March, April, May. I see you crying, but girl I can't stay. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. I give a kiss to my mother. When I come back, there'll be no need to clock. I have enough money to buy out the blocks and tell my brother go to school in September so he won't mess up in summer school in the summer. Tell my cousin Jerry wear his condom. If you don't wear condom, you see a red drum. Whoa, oh, oh. You sucker MCs, you got no flow. I heard you say your ass out every time I make a run. Girl, you turn around and cry. I ask myself why, oh why? See, you must understand, I can't work no 9 to 5, so I'll be gone till November. Said I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. You tell my girl, yo, I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. You tell my girl, yo, I'll be gone till November. January, February, March, April, May. I see you crying, but girl, I can't say I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. I give a kiss to my mama, yeah. Haiti is in the building, baby. It's a jam session, let's work. Let's work. Slow it down. Like we smoking weed. Hey, yeah. Gone to November, he ain't coming back. I was talking about my cousins, man, I so crack. Caught in the trap, hit from the back. They hit the steel. Like the owl boy that's hitting on a dollar bill. Welcome to the rotten apple. The city of lights. No matter how night shine, can't steal the day. Wyclef is in the place. Freestyling, I got no time to waste. Jam on me, pull me, stab it like me, what punch me, what pump fools. Right for the nuts, some mic come tool. Eat on table, sit on tools. Black me, bro me, black. Rip me, chest, find me back. Solar rock, a reggae track. Jack at the back of the top, it's the back of my ears and the turn of the top. Slow it down and let me get back to the raps, man. Hey, said I would do this one for my cousin gone. The judge hit the hammer, they ain't coming home. You see, we all from the danger zone. Judge hit the hammer, he said choose one. I chose music, my homies chose Ye. Some of my ballers chose the NBA. My cousins on the block, man, they gang bang. Funeral parlors making all the change. Yo, when my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star, and all he wanted to be was a rap star. El Chapo,
All he wanted to be was a rock star. El Chapo. If you on this live right now when you on the streets, Wyclef's in the building. It's getting crazy out there. And youngins, I've been there before. Pay attention. Rico, Rico, everywhere we go, it's another Rico. Rico, Rico, cheat code. The ops on the Rico, Rico, everywhere we go. Hey, hey, Rico, Rico, everywhere we go. Bah, bah. The ops on the cheat code. Rico, Rico, everywhere we go. See my homies, man, they gone to November. See my homies, man, they gone to November. Hey, every time I make a run, girl, you turn around and cry. I ask myself, why, oh, why? See, you must understand, I can't work no 9 to 5, so I'll be gone till November. Yeah. So one night, I was with Dave Chappelle, and it was the Chappelle show. I was a little faded, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like this. If I was president, I'd get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday, buried on Sunday. They go back to work on Monday. Yeah. If I was president, if I was the president, if I was president, yeah. Instead of spending billions on the war, we can use that money, yeah, so we can feed the poor. I know some so poor. When it rains, that's when they shower. Scream and fight the power, yeah. That's when the vulture devours. If I was president, I'll get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday, yeah. They go back to work on Monday. If I was president, if I was the president, if I was president, yeah. Tonight, I'm in the neighborhood, and the vibe is alright. And the vibe is alright. Tonight, I'm in your neighborhood, and the vibes is alright. And the vibes is alright. Yeah, hi. My name is Wyclef Jean. My name is Wyclef Jean. My name is Wyclef Jean. My name is If I was president, I'd give Casanova a second chance. If I was president, I would give Young Thug a chance, yeah. If I was president, yeah, I would give Gunner a second chance, yeah. If I was president, yeah. If I was president, let's teach the children the truth. Let's teach the children the truth, yeah. Let's teach the children the truth, yeah. Let's teach the children the truth, yeah. Put some money in the ghetto. Put more money in the ghetto. We got too much foul policies.
That's why they going crazy, yeah. Put some money in the slums, yeah. Put some money in the slums, yeah. We got some failed policies, yeah. That's why we going crazy. If I was president, I get elected on Friday. Assassinated on Saturday, buried on Sunday. They go back to work on Monday, yeah. If I was president, if I was the president. DJ Khaled called me one night when I was sleeping. And you know, Haitians don't sleep much. Here's a yo Clef. Remember the song you wrote for Santana? I was like the one that goes. That's how I write music. I just catch a vibe and it repeats itself generation out. Hey Khaled, me did a dub plate for them. Play the dub plate, yo. Listen. Play the dub plate.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's DJ Khaled. Wyclef, bless up. It's all about the refugee sound. Enough sound are dead. Respect, refugee sound. Another one.
Ladies and gents, turn up the sound systems.
Maria, yeah. She remind me of a Westside story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. She living the life just like a movie star. Yeah, Maria, yeah. She fell in love in East LA, yeah. To the sound of the guitar, yeah. Let's work. Play by Carlos and stop the looting, stop the shooting, pickpocketing on the corner. While the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. Chevy and Maria on the corner, thinking the ways to make it better. And I look up in the sky, hoping the days of paradise. Everybody like a hula binga, mama chella, a hula binga, mama chella, East Coast, a hula binga, mama chella. You sing it, Maria, yeah. She remind me of a Westside story. Yeah. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, yeah. She living the life just like a Amazon music lesson. Would be a Maria, yeah. She fell in love in East LA, yeah. Oh, to the sound of the guitar. If you're live on the stream, put your hands way back, Carlos. Oh, 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 oh. La favela, look a Lord is. The streets are getting hotter. There is no water to put out the fire. Micota Esperanza, Tepi and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. And I look up in the sky. Shout out to all my Mexicans in the building. Hola pinga, mama chela. Hola pinga, Cubano. Hola pinga, Colombia. Let's go. Maria, yeah. She remind me of a Westside story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. She living the life just like a movie star, yeah. Maria, yeah. She fell in love in East LA, yeah. To the sound of the guitar, oh, let's work, y'all. Play by Carlos Santana.
Hi, my name is Wyclef Jean. Right about now, I remember when I was in the basement out in New Jersey, I was catching a vibe. I literally did this record on an MPC. It sounded a little something like this. Nostalgic vibe. Hit me, King.
Ready or not, here I come. You
Shout out to the Fugees.
Gonna find you.
Raz was just here
and
earlier.
Take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
As we proceed, all my Fuji fans, now that I escape, sleep, walk away, those who could relate know the world ain't cake. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break when they meet their 400 pen. If I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun. In the ghetto, of course, when you be up and on their horse, yo. I kick a rhyme, drinking moonshine. I pour a sip on the concrete for the deceased, but no, don't we? Wyclef's in a state of sleep. Think about the robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag, banker look like a drag. I want to play with pelicans from here to back. Boom. Gun blasting face, I think I'm hit. My girl pinched my hips to see if I still exist. I think not. I'll send a letter to my friends. A born again hooligan, only to be ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna shout out to the Fugees. Let's go. Ready or we need that reunion. Stop playing on the set. Hey, hey. Amazon Music, let's work. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Freestyle, I'm marvelous. I'm old school like the Los Angeles Lakers. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant forever. Wyclef, I bring danger. I'm in LA, I'm known to flip the language. I could go from English to the Spanish, like, mira amiga, buenos días, señorita. ¿Cómo está usted y su familia? Estoy yendo bien en el micrófono. Espero que todos están bien como yo. You on the live stream, y'all still ain't convinced? Y'all might get convinced when I flip it in French. Quand je marche de la valeur de l'amour, je ne crains aucun mal car tu es avec moi. Quand je fais l'amour, on m'appelle Womeyo. C'est l'histoire de ma vie, toujours le plus beau. Yes, Wyclef, live on Amazon Music. Live on Amazon Music. How you gon'? They want bars. Listen, though it darkens behind the curtains, despite the burdens, I'm still a Spartan in heart, though they want to see me in the garden. After the choir sing the songs with the church organ, I went from caveman to slaveman. Church scream amen, and then they lynchman. I bought y'all the 911 before the world trade. Knew it was a risk, I saw the future through rage shades. I tried to warn them, they ain't want to listen. Nostradamus saw the birds, now there's two things missing. Two suns sitting, who sing sun sitting so calm. They father Saddam hung in the prison. Listen, I'll be damned if a man put a check in my hand, have me in the sand, shooting at the brown man. Runner become the gunner become the hunter become the hunt. On America's most wanted, how does America's most wanted get apprehended? When this man turns state on his co-defendant, you need a lawyer, let me talk for you. You in the wheelchair, blood, let me walk for you. We like ready or not, here I come. You can't hide, yeah, hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide, yeah, hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want. Keep going, cause the people going crazy. Keep going, cause the people going crazy. Keep going, cause the people going low. Let me talk to them. Keep it going, keep it low. Peep it. They call me a Fuji. I play with words. I want you to catch the alphabet scheme. Let's go. Pay attention. A. I know B's and C's, fellas. R.P. the Tookie, he got taken by the Terminator. That's the ex-governor of California, Schwarzenegger. He can get these nuts for executing crip leaders. You on E or out your effing mind, G. It ain't hard to see. It's all a conspiracy. They caught my man at age. Hit him with a Rico 8. He hit the freeway like freeway. Translation. Just another pawn for the CIA. Where I'm from, you either dunking like Dr. J or get caught in a drama with a K and get slayed. Get caught with the drama with a K and get slayed. I'm the one. I know what y'all thinking. Me too. But in this game of numbers, they could only be a few. I'm the Trinity. Hey, guess the riddle kid. One man on two sticks. What's that? The crucifix. At least that's what they taught me in Sunday school. Forgive my foes. Fives pointed at Pinocchio's nose. Skip the 6, go to 7. That's the number of completion. Adam ate the apple, so they cast him from the Garden of Eden. Jealousy got him waving. It's not can't kill Abel. He a 10 man. His heart pumps oil. 2 1s ain't enough to make it rain. Microphone check 1 2. Rap lives in my vein. I'm from the era dudes scrap with their hands. Play Friday the 13th, get Cobra cuts it. My nephews, they from Haiti, they don't use their hands. It's M14, it's M15. Guns and Roses pointed at your sweet 16. And I was born on October 17. That's the day they killed the leader. Church Act Sally. And my mama told me there's my sister under my birthday 18. Think Malcolm X the 19th hour. 2020 vision. The good die young. I had to trick this, that's how I made it past 21. Hey, yo, bilingual. Hey, yo, bilingual. Wyclef Jean, that's my name, and I'm bilingual. Hey, yo, bilingual. Hey, yo, bilingual. I be flipping languages. Clef is bilingual. Hey, yo, bilingual. I got some Haitians tuned in, you know what I mean? But I'm coming sous Flatbush, my way on police la vili. Les dit moi ma vend drug, moi dit mon cher ou menti. Les vite pour venir checker moi. Yeah, man, listen. They ain't ready, man. Said I'll be going to November. I'll be going to November. Okay. They like, is this the same guy that be with Akon and Lil Wayne? They bugging right now. They like, see, I'ma tell you, like who told me, cash rules everything around me, singing dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Hey, hey, dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Hey, hey, see, I'ma tell you, like who told me, cash rules everything around me, singing dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Hey, hey, dollar, dollar bill, y'all. I told Shakira, I'm headed to Amazon. Shakira, I'm headed to Amazon. Shakira, I'm headed to Amazon. She said, Wyclef, I want you to flip our song like Hey girl, I can see your body moving, and it's driving me crazy. And I did a ooh, we in the house. We in the house. We in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, my name is Wyclef Jean, the Creole Kid. Haiti in the building.
Big hugs. You come join me on the couch? Huh? Let me get you right first.
Yo, I need a time.
Right there for you. I'm gonna give you a second. You did. Welcome back. I'm done. You guys, welcome back. Hello, my name is. We're on our last performer tonight. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. And I would hate to be you if you missed it. First of all, my band, they already crept off 1,500 or nothing. Just like the greatest band in the world. People, I don't think that people understand. And you just played your guitar with your mouth, and it was a whole bunch of stuff happening here that's never happened on the show before. So it's legendary shit going on. Of course.
Yo, shout out to 1,500. They're amazing, you know. This band is serious. So I remember like being with Prince. Like Prince, what made Prince dope was he would be doing these big arena shows, and then he'd catch like he'll go do a little local club, you know what I mean, for the pulse. And like when I hear 1,500, they like, yo, it's like that's the band that you literally want. It reminds me of like that Prince original, like, because Prince was about a lot of soul, you know what I'm saying to you? So that's they amazing. Shout out to 1,500.
That's like, I'm a student today in this chair. I did not get to see Prince live ever, so I will take all the stories. Welcome to the show. I'm very excited to have you here. We have a lot of new artists all the time, a lot of developing guys, a lot of people on this show, but I will say someone of your caliber, this is the first time sitting on this couch, and it's an honor for you to be here. I told you on Instagram that I was going to fan out when I saw you. I've been keeping my composure pretty good, but I got to tell you something. I got like a very short list of like, I think it's 5 of them, of people that make me believe that I can do anything. And I be doing a lot. I got a whole job, and I be here hosting the show. And you were on that list of people where I go, yo, this man can do anything. Acting, singing, incredible guitarist, composer, you're scoring movies and you acting in the movies. You ran for president, and we're gonna get to that.
No cap. True.
But you have been an incredible source of inspiration for me, just saying like there's no limits. And I hope that our audience, I know we have some young people out there, they know, like, I don't even have enough time to say the breadth of things that you've accomplished, but thank you from all of us young people. I will say that. I want to start it like
Thank
that.
you so much. You already know. I think really the coolest thing for me, like my daughter, she's 17, and I'm like the coolest dad. You know what I mean?
You're a cool dad.
That's the coolest thing to me. You feel what I'm saying? Is I'm a cultural bunny though. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like I'm always like amazed by every artist you had on this show. I already got their whole like playlist, I got their numbers. I'm like, they're so amazing, man. So I'm just happy to be here.
Well, I mean, that's also one of the things I admire about you. I know that sometimes artists that have been around for a long time, they can kind of push away new artists or push away technology and say, oh, back then when we were doing it, and you are the complete opposite of that. You are so arms wide open to all the young guys, all the new guys. Like I see you got TikTok, and that's hard because people do not want to get on TikTok.
Nah, I love it all. And I would say for me, I don't care who's watching this. It could be Jay-Z, Kanye. I was with Nas the other day, Formula One, and they all be like, that's the music, man. Like I love music, like in the sense of like, I'm the dude that would be in the hood, like want to read sheet music and all of that. And I admire new artists on the come up because I remember being with the Fugees and real talk, like on the come up. it was no joke. So I'm from the era like you could streams wouldn't cut it from my era, right? So what that mean is right now the record companies be cheating, like because the kids already make themselves hot. They have their own companies. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm all about like that independent drive, right? So for me, it's like I know what it took the Fugees. I know what it took Beyonce, Destiny Child, Jay-Z, Nas, Wu-Tang Clan. I could keep going. So what I admire about this generation though is the constant drive to build their own audience. I love that because could you imagine when we was coming out and A&R had to tell us like, yo, we either gonna sign you or not. Like these kids be like, nah, like, well, I'm to you, Mr. A&R. We not need you. We build our own audience. And I love that. The power's in your hands, you know?
Listen, I love that for the kids. That's why we have so many amazing guests on this show.
Amazing, man.
There's so many to choose from. You know, there's no gatekeepers anymore. If you make music and you want to be great and you work hard at it, you can put yourself in front of people.
100%.
Do you you know, you say it all the time that you're still a student. Is there something that you've learned from looking at how these kids do it today, how the younger artists do it today that you've taken into your own career, or just that you know, just admire, just genuinely?
Well, I mean, any of y'all like that see me on the street or whatever, y'all could come, we could go bar for bar, y'all could sing. Like y'all know Uncle Wyclef don't play. I would say what I admire the most, let me see. I remember getting a call from Leo Cohen's and he said, Young Thug is looking for you. Right, because Young Thug has a song called Wyclef Jean.
Yep.
And I remember
with an incredible video, by the way,
yeah,
VMA award-winning video,
amazing video. So I guess let me use the Young Thug example because I remember being in the studio with him. It was iconic because it was his birthday, and he was in the studio on his birthday, and he reminded of me of like that. The way that he's moving, that's how I moved on my birthday. It wouldn't matter. I was such a studio junkie and I always had it to be in the studio. And I remember I was like, Jeffrey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And then they cut the part and was like Jeffrey and then cut that into that song that ended up being Kanye West. I love the way that this generation incorporates the technology inside of their music. I think that's pretty amazing how, y'all just like wizardry with the technology. Yo, can you imagine when I was coming up, if you was like, yo, as we move towards the future, there will be a new machine that you will not have to know how to sing, but as long as you could put the keys in, you will adjust it, right? And then so think about now, when we was coming up, the Fugees, we was like singing melodies and people was like, yo, man, that ain't hip hop. Like, nah, man, you got to be spitting. And now from my era, I bet you 99% of the people watching is like, yo, can I get a hook? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I commend this generation on taking the technology and putting it so melodic and different vibes like that. I appreciate that.
I'm sure that you are you play a pivotal role in that still for the inspiration and the things that you've done with the Fugees, but you're also giving back to younger people with Soto Mood Lab.
Yeah, 100%. So what I did was, I'm like, they call me a thug nerd. So peep this platform that I built, and I think it's going to change the game. It's called Soto Mood Lab. So when we was coming up, it was like if you sounded like somebody, a record company did not want to give you a break. That's not fair. Right? Because when we watched the Ray Charles movie, even though he sounded like someone, Amir was like, yo, find your voice. So with Soto Mood Lab, I don't care if you sound like Wyclef, you sound like Drake, you sound like Jay-Z, you sound like Beyonce. Why can't you get a chance to be on a platform that's even? So what I've done was I got what's called a B2B business with Hollywood. So it means like if a movie is being scored and somebody like Big Tank, like, yo, man, I need an inspirational song that feels like Nas Illmatic, right? For example, like one of the Illmatic joints. Why can't they be some new kid that's coming out of Queens or out of Mississippi who's inspired by Nas and can get that placement? So that's what we're doing. So the idea of Soda Mood Lab, when you go on Soda Mood Lab, it's for composers, it's for the artists that feel forgotten, that's trying to get their joints placed in movies. Because similar to TikTok, to Amazon, and different platforms, movies is still a crucial part of that. Because people hear join on a movie, then they're gonna want to Shazam it. So I look forward to building this platform out with y'all. I just had a master class at my old college, Five-Town College, and dig this. So you could be in school, you working. I know how hard it is in school because I was in school. You know that pizza, like we got to divide it between like 6 people. You know what I'm saying? The pie, seriously. But peep this, you could be in school, you get a notification. It's like, yo, the new Mission Impossible movie, 30 seconds. This is what we're looking for, right? And you literally can submit it, and the platform is fair. There ain't no politics. There's no man in the middle. It's just a music supervisor choosing what they like best.
So what inspired you to create that outlet for these kids that you, like you said, aren't able to? Was it the industry, you recognizing that the industry is holding people back from that mentality that you said where you can't sound like anybody? Or maybe, I know you started young and were inspired by movies, and I heard about you. What did you do? You used to put the TV on mute, and score the movies yourself at home.
I think everybody is crazy about something. When I see the Kanye West documentary, he was like the fashion. He was into that like since he was little.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z really know the sports. Like you put me on a basketball court, you know, I get fouled every second. You feel me? But listen to what I do know. I do understand how scoring operates, how music, and I'm just a crazy music lover. Like, yo, I remember watching The Godfather and I put the thing on silent just to recreate the music and imagine that. And I could imagine how many kids in the ghetto is doing the same. I remember being in the hood and one person was like, what do you want to be? And I was like, yo, I want to be like Run DMC and Quincy Jones. And they was like, nah, you can't be that. You got to choose one. You know what I mean? So I'm all about, like, I got one kid out of Milwaukee, Wavy Gang. I'm about taking kids, showing them that there's 30 different ways to make money in this business. Listen, you're going to come in and they're going to be like, yo, you got to get the most streams. You got to be on the radio. That's good. But then I'm going to tell you like, yo, you should have music in the movies. You know, for a 30-second jingle, you could make 100K depending on what it is. So it's important for me to give that information and to create that platform.
That's awesome. And your project, Wyclef Goes Back to School, that was another opportunity that you gave a whole bunch of young kids.
Yeah, I wanted to break the code. Like, so when Wyclef Goes Back to School, I took a bunch of college kids that nobody know. And I was like, as long as the production is dope, these kids is already dope. They're going to stream over 1 million copies. And we did that. And the kids streamed over 1 million copies. So I think that sometimes we might have like a lack of producers. And when I say producers, I mean composers that actually could take the music from A to B, doing the beat, doing the singing, the arrangement, and all of that. So I encourage kids that are beat makers and doing all of that. I'm like, yo, learn that music theory, because when you add that to what you're doing, you're going to be on that Spider-Man shit.
Do you think, you know, some of the technology that we talked about, like you said, if you could have seen it in the future coming, you feel like that takes away from their wanting to actually learn that craft for real the way you had to because you were forced? Or
now, I always tell the kids, this is real talk. I say the Fujis we had, everything y'all doing now with the computer, I promise you, like, I peep this. When we was coming up, everybody was doing their albums in these big studios and like getting all these budgets and doing all of that. Yo, that album that the Fujis did that done sold 22 million copies, guess where it was done? In my uncle's basement. So the thing is, I do believe like the way that the kids are applying the tool is the best way. But at the same time, you should learn the music theory. Like, don't be scared to pick up an instrument, pick up a guitar. I also feel like the art of instruments is a lost art. We're going to bring that back. I want to see more kids play the guitar, the bass, the drums, and all that. We got to bring all that back, the sax. You know what I mean?
I would love that.
Yeah.
And I know on our show, the reason why I love it so much is we only have guests that can really perform.
Yeah.
You have to really be a performer. You do not want to get up here with this band and not know what you're doing.
Love
so
it.
It's been a pleasure to be able to be selective and giving those opportunities to people that really need to showcase their talent. You guys, there's plenty of questions in here. Y'all keep the questions coming. I have to ask you, you just spent some time in Nepal. I saw that what were you doing out there? And you talked about your chapter 2 in your life. So I'm getting all in your business now. This is what
No,
I
that's cool. Like, so we start in chapter 2. So I went to Nepal. It was amazing. I was with my man Nirvana, meditation vibe. I was with the monks and everything, right? So this is what I'm gonna tell you. Mental health is a real thing. Like, I mean, I was in the studio with Avicii, and Avicii, like, he took himself out. You know what I mean? So I always think that we all need a reset button. Everybody is watching this. We all need, like my daughter, shout out to Angelina. And I'm always sensitive to that, like listening. We all got to pay attention to each other. Sometimes what you need to do, just pick up the phone and ask the other person on the other line, are you okay? You know what I mean? So for me, like going to Nepal, spending time with the monks, and I was like, okay, I can feel chapter 2, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. It's called the reset. And everybody, for some people, they got to get on a motorcycle. Some people, they got to get on the bikes. For some people, they got to do yoga. Everyone that's listening to this, it's so important for you to find your reset button, because I promise you, if something happens to you, the world is going to keep moving. Everybody mourn for 30 seconds, then they keep moving. So it's going to sound mad corny, but it's so true. But y'all need to try to love each other a little more. You know what I mean? Spread a little more love. You know what I mean?
That's not corny at all.
Yeah, spread a little more love.
I mean, I know your career spans so long, and what we're seeing right now is we see a lot of kids, like you said, find their own audience. One day you're sitting in your bedroom making music because you love it, and the next thing you know, you got 1 million views.
Facts.
And somebody's giving you $1 million. You never seen $1 million before. You got 1 million people following you saying, what's next, what's next, what's next? And then now you're whack, you're whack, you're whack. The second song wasn't like, I can't imagine the toll that takes on a young person just coming into something, trying to do what they love. And then there's this pressure from social media. I hope that you appreciate getting to do it a little bit slower. But what would you say to those kids that are just coming into it fast because of how the world works now, because of how the industry is?
All right, so I can relate to y'all, because I was like 21 counting $1 million on the table, so we could talk that talk, right? Okay, so what happens is everybody is always fixated on what you did, and when you're doing the next thing, they're like, oh, you got to top what you did last. Be careful. That's literally like a trap. You have to work on your time and your own pace. Like, think chess. It's a long game, and look, at the end of the day, you have to use the hatred that they be coming at you, that you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, and you ain't gonna be shit. You finished. That was one hit. Now goodbye. You got to take that as a fuel to want to move forward. All of the great people that we look up to, I don't care if it's this era or in the past, the haters come, that team come, their job is literally to break you down. So a group of people come to break you down. And what I want to tell y'all is, if there's billions of people in the world, why is somebody in your business? Do you see how powerful you are? So you got to take that entire fuel of negativity and you use that to push yourself forward. And it's going to work, but you got to do it. You can't give up.
Look, I'm like, easier said than done. You've been on Instagram when they get crazy in the comments.
No. But listen to this, though. Easier said than done? No, let's go back to me. So I came out with the Fugees, and let's go back. Y'all didn't have social media, and you can actually read this online. Yo, the guys are whack. The girl should go solo. These two dudes need to get back on a banana boat, wherever the hell they came from, and go back to Haiti. So what's the difference with that? And somebody, yeah, but I was like, okay, I like this. Like, you punching me. I like this. It's just that fuel. So I'm telling you, it's not easier said than done. it's that you got to use that fuel. One thing y'all ain't going to escape, everybody that's watching this, you're not going to escape that feud of hatred. When you are popping and you are doing something, they're going to come at you. And you got to take that whole energy and push forward because you are the greatest.
Before you took your trip, what was your reset button before?
Well, I would say for me, like, can you think like I really try to become president of Haiti? So I ain't just saying if I was president or get elected on Friday, like, and real talk, I watched myself go from being one of the top biggest stars in the world to literally getting hated. Like the minute you start doing politics, like they try to throw all kind of lies at you. But the thing is, as long as you real and you stick with your people, they're gonna find you. So for me, I would say that my whole reset button, literally, I was like, yo, when I go away, I'm gonna catch a vibe. And I came back with all of this music. Let me tell you. So May 18th is Haitian Flag Day. Shout out to everybody out there.
They're in here too asking what's your favorite food.
And with the Haitians, it's important because Haiti is within the Americas. Fun fact, people, Haitian found in Chicago. Fun fact, people, they wouldn't have the Louisiana Purchase without the Haitian. So we got to give it up for the Haitians on May 18th. So May 18th, we dropping a record. It's called Voodoo Drill. So get started with that. And I'm having some vibes in my head. It's feeling nostalgic. I don't know if I should call the album 25 or 1997 because it's going to be like, so this year I'm celebrating the 25th year anniversary of the Carnival. Okay. So like Drake, who's watching this right now, he knows the Carnival is one of his favorite albums. The Carnival is in English, Creole, French, and Spanish. It was the first hip hop album. So I'm catching all of this nostalgic vibe. I don't know if I should call it 25 or 1997. Maybe y'all can help me.
I mean, this is a very, very live show. So if you ask them right here, I will let you know.
Yeah,
what
I
the
don't know.
consensus is.
So the new album, the new Wyclef album, I'm debating if I should call it 25 or 1997, like based on the era. It has this whole nostalgic going back to the era vibe and also a hybrid. Yo, and then the kids you had on the show that was rhyming.
Contra?
Yo, man, those kids. So I called them. I said, yo, they the hybrid. I'm going to do something with them.
I'm glad that connection can happen.
Yo, that connection just happened outside.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of 1997s coming in.
Oh, you see?
Right now, 90s, that's winning. We got 125. No, somebody said, a neat creation said Adele already has 25, so do 1997. See? That's what we're here for.
All right, 19. So, okay, the new Wyclef album going to be called 1997. Exclusive, slated for June. Yo, them boys.
Y'all have to work together.
No, we started barring outside, but I was amazed because they like a hybrid. I called them the hybrid because they like 2022, but then they like 1997. Amazing. Oh, the singer, my man that set off the show, my man that was wearing all black.
Yeah.
Yo, that dude's a problem too.
Did you get his contact?
Dude, I'm a cultural. It's not nobody that's on this show that you ain't going to see me some kind of collabo with in the future.
I'm just
I
making
promise
sure.
you.
So, okay, hold on. I'm getting Flock of Land is going to kill me if I don't ask you what is your favorite Haitian food.
Okay, my favorite Haitian food is Julie sauce poisson gourcelle. Translation is that white fish that they make on like this amazing onions, white rice, and that Haitian gravy. I'm telling you, that'll put you in the mode. And it tastes better after 2 edibles.
There you go. And production agrees. Okay, there you go. I have to ask you, you have something very special coming out with Netflix. I'm super excited about. Can we talk about that?
No, for sure.
Okay.
I think for me, so Netflix is doing a film on my movie, First 10 Years of My Life, How I Escaped Poverty Through Imagination. Of course, inspired by the Wyclef Jean. what I love about that is when I came to America, I come to America, you know, I don't know how to speak English. So, you know, I live in the projects.
When you're 10, right?
Yeah, and the kids tease me because this is how I talk. But, you know, in school, they tell me, look, this is Cinderella. This is Jack and the Big Beanstalk, you know. This is Little Red Riding Hood. So with this, it's like Prince of Port-au-Prince. So literally, it's amazing because now we get to create a movie and show Haiti in a different light. You know what I'm saying to you? Like we get to show our African heritage. We get to take the lois that they be trying to make spooky and turn them into superheroes. So so far, I'm insanely excited about this. Animation takes forever though. Yeah. Like literally, I think we got a year and a half to go. But
how long has it been?
It's been like 3 years now.
Wow.
So we coming close to it. But think about it, like Aladdin and all of that. Now we gonna have like the Prince of Port-au-Prince. And the cool thing is the dialect get to be in English, but I get to throw them Creole words in there. So I'm gonna be teaching all the kids how to speak Creole real time. Sock up fed. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Do you watch Atlanta?
Yeah.
The most recent episode of that is a little boy on there and the nanny was teaching him Creole. And so I was like, I love that.
Yeah,
that's perfect. Everybody's very excited about your favorite dish. So you did good. L Boogie Baby is always in this chat causing problems. She asked, will we ever be graced with another Fugees project?
Yo, I was so amped with the Fugees, like with all of y'all. Like I was like, yo, Fuji reunion. If y'all seen the first show we did, I was like a kid in the candy store. I was on stage like, wow.
Global Citizen?
Lord in hell. It was, the Global Citizen. So I wouldn't say no. I still look forward to it. You know, I think we had an announcement when it happened with the whole COVID thing, and the COVID set a lot of things bad. Yeah. So we'll see what the future holds. I'm very excited about it, and we'll look forward to it.
You're like a little kid when
I
you
am.
talk about it.
That's like my high school band, like Fugees.
It's incredible though. Like, how does it feel to be able to it's been well over 20 years, like to be able to get back and always be able to just make music with your friends and perform with your friends? What is that?
Well, the Fugees, they call the Fugees like the Black Beatles for real. Like we come with the band. Shout out to the Roots, Quest, and everybody. Like, so for me, when we was coming in the game, we was like, we gonna be like a hip hop band. We gonna let them know like we can do this as a band. So for me, smiles always come to my face. I guess everybody that's watching this, like if you played sports like in high school and college, and then you remember that moment, you be like, oh, that was one of my best moments with the team. You know what I mean?
Who keeps that group together? I feel like it's you. I feel like you're the glue because you got such a outgoing personality. But who can always call and rally the troops with the Fugees?
I think like with the Fugees, we had a hard time. You know, we didn't talk for a minute. And I think now I'm talking to Lauren, I'm talking to Praz, I'm talking, Lauren will probably tell you that I'm pretty outgoing, you know what I'm saying? I'm always like the hype one. I come in the room, I'm like, what we doing? How we doing? You know what I'm saying to you? So for sure.
We just got one vote in for 25, but I think it's somebody being divisive. Oh man. Okay, they're messy. Everybody loves Prince of Port-au-Prince. We'll be looking out for that on Netflix.
All right.
What else is next for you? What's up with, so we have Soto Mood Lab, we have Netflix, music that we can expect from you.
Yeah, I think like right now, everybody that's looking at this, I look forward to dropping. Y'all just named it. Y'all helped me, 1997. We look forward to dropping that. And I look forward to getting my backpack and catching y'all at some venues, and we catch a vibe, and amazingly just discovery, continue to discover artists, continue to move forward.
Where do you discover artists now besides here on this show?
Well, the way that I discover artists, I don't know if I should get my cheat code, but I will. I discover artists the reverse of what the record companies do.
Okay.
I look for talent with low streams. So
the real way, you want to actually develop.
If I'm gonna find Amy Winehouse, she gonna have like 12 streams because she ain't gonna care about that. She's just gonna be like, in some bar in London somewhere, like just singing. So I physically have people who scout people out. Then at the same time, we could find something online that don't have a lot of streams, but we feel is interesting. And then I look forward to developing that.
Is there an artist right now that you can tell us about that you're excited for?
Well, I would say like right now, you know, what I'm excited about. I just did the shot with Lena Way, and shout out to Lena Way, Queen of Slim, amazing young woman. I was excited at the fact that artists that nobody knows yet that can actually get their music placed because a director thinks that they're amazing. You know what I mean? So for sure, that's what I'm excited about. But I can't front. Today, I am very excited at all the talent that came out here. You know, I'm really, really excited, and I can hear the record coming. Wavy, you can hear the record coming, right? It's coming.
The Real DJ Power Boy All Star, y'all on these names, said, "Who are some of your inspirations musically?"
So my inspirations like coming up is like Bob Marley, Quincy Jones, people like that, Dr. Dre. You know, like I look up to like those kind of people. Be like, yo, them the people
That we
them.
consider your peers.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, them the people them, you know, for sure. Swiss Beats, Timberland, you know, like people like they just crazy with it. Yeah.
People that you've worked with too.
Yeah, I have worked with them. Yeah.
How is that? Like being inspired by somebody and then getting to really be in the room with them and make incredible music.
I would say for me, my craziest experience too, so far in my whole entire career so far. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
That'll do it.
Yo, crazy. Like, yo.
You got a story to tell?
I'm just saying, like, Michael Jackson, yo, like, I was in the hood, you feel me? Like, beat it. Whitney Houston, I'm in the hood, like, I believe the children of the future. So it was just amazing. Peep this. I'm a pranker. You could tell, right? I have a crazy personality. So my phone goes off like in the hood. Like, so back then we ain't had them big iPhones like y'all. We had like the drug dealer phones. They were super big. Yeah, the flip joints, right? So them joints open up and I'm like, hello. Dude, like, hello, this is Michael Jackson. Click, and I hung up.
You didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it. And dude called again, like, yo, hello, this is Michael Jackson. Can I speak to Wyclef Jean? Yo, and for a minute, it clicked. I was like, oh shit, I just hung up on Michael Jackson. For me, being in the studio with Michael, it changed my life on how I listen to music. Because Michael was like, the orchestra live in your head. Anything you want to do, you just have to channel it. So, but I remember like when I met him and I was like, literally I was in the mirror, like being like, yo, when I see Michael, so I was practicing. I was like, hello, Mr. Michael Jackson. How are you doing? My name is Wyclef Jean. Yo, when I was in the presence of Michael, I was like, hello, oh, God. Yo, I lost.
Besides Quincy, is that the only artist that made you nervous?
And Whitney Houston. Because for Whitney Houston, I have wrote that song, my love is your love, and your love is my love. Hey. So can you imagine Clive Davis gives you pressure, he tells you to write a song, and now you got to wait to hear if Whitney Houston likes your song. You feel what I'm saying? So you're on the edge of the bed like, yo. Then I got that call. She was like, baby, I love that song. I was like,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
How did the Michael session go? Like, what'd you guys work on?
The Michael session was amazing. We worked on a lot of music. You know, Sony have a lot of music till now. Michael, that didn't come out. It was just amazing, right? Because sometimes when somebody like Michael Jackson call you and he's like, yo, I was watching the TV and I saw you come on and I was like, I got to work with this person. Yo, you could tell me, anybody could tell me whatever they want. Like, it's just going to come out of one ear and go, I'm like, look, you are not Michael Jackson. Hate all you want, but Michael Jackson told me I am the shit.
I do have another question for you. One, I enjoyed this medley that you put together of songs for us. You didn't do your verse on No No No, which I was really excited about.
Close your eyes, shorty. You guaranteed to be hypnotized by the remix that Wyclef provide.
I don't care about your size.
Girl, shake your thigh.
I'm gonna make you finish. I'll leave it. I'll have to pay you for this show. That was. It wasn't the first time that I met you, obviously, as a kid, but I remember hearing that, and you come in, this new remix, the G's Pump, this new remix, and I'm like, oh wait, okay, Wyclef is telling me that these girls are it. So I now I've aged myself because I had the single. I went to Tower Records and bought the single of that. I don't feel like people are presenting artists and co-signing artists in that way anymore, the way that you've done for so many people. Will that ever come back? Do we need it? Like it was so impactful.
We definitely need it. And it was so crazy. I was watching a video of Beyonce and she was like, Wyclef put me on my first tour ever. And all I could remember about the most important thing I could remember about Beyonce is while I'm performing, she's on the side of the stage. You know how people leave after the shows, and she studied the entire culture. So I always tell people, if you really want to be that great, you got to study the entire culture. But I also believe there was an artist development aspect that's sort of like missing. I think the days of like Bad Boy, you know what I mean? Like when Puffy would introduce certain artists. I was just talking to my boy today about that, King Zoe, and I was like, yo, we need like more women artists coming out. What happened to like the groups like the Jodeci's, the Four? So, but guess what? When we look at a lot of the reality shows and music shows, they have a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But I think we need some of that, like back in this side of it.
It's different though. I'm like, now you're about to make me bring up your episode of Making the Band.
Yo, the hottest rapper of all times.
All 5 of them.
Dylon.
And you tried to tell him he needed to focus, okay?
Yo, you gotta focus, man.
It's nothing like that. I love the competition shows. Masked Singer, we've really taken it far. But when I go look back at those clips, like clips that last forever, that show was so long ago. And the game that you were giving those kids in that house, them getting to work with you, you made them an incredible song. The most incredible song that came out from that project. Like, we don't have no shows like that, and it's because it's not Diddy making the shows and making sure it has that like the little sauce on it.
Well, I think that anyone who's watching that, I think that shows like that are very important. So if there's producers watching that, writers watching that, because that's a different kind of reality. That's the real reality. And I think that definitely that part of the stank is missing because that was raw.
That's some of that stuff I don't know if we can do, but I do feel like people need to walk and get the cheesecake. It's a little too easy. It's a little too easy to get on now. And I know with the Fugees, you had to go get your metaphorical cheesecake in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And just turn on the TikTok and blowing up.
Yeah, now it's different
tough.
right now. Nobody got to walk.
They
got the cheesecake on TikTok. It's all virtual now. Or you can get the cheesecake from the metaverse.
Don't start with the metaverse. We don't have enough time to get into Web3. It's been a pleasure having you. I could sit and talk to you all day. Your performance was incredible. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody jam with the band the way that you jammed with this band. It was incredible to see. I hope you get with every artist that you saw on the show. Boogie said he wants to battle rap you. I really hope that
Wait,
happens.
I was ready for Boogie over there.
Listen.
Boogie is the man. Boogie is no joke. Like, I love Boogie, insanely talented. Like, I mean, I've been coming to the West for a minute now. It's like, I tell people like, yo, I'm definitely West. They be like, I was West Indies mixed with the West Coast. You get it all. You know what I mean? Shout out to the game. The game is like insanity.
Are you working with anybody right now, or you just working
Yo,
on
all I gotta say is 1997 is look, we already named it. It's definitely gonna be a few surprises on there that I think, because I'm from that era, so I look forward to rocking with some cool collabos too.
And listen, we're putting the pressure on you. We need some good TV shows back. And
we
only
definitely need
only
that.
you guys can do it. There's only a couple of guys that can do it.
Yeah.
Get it sold, get it shot, and get us to the cheesecake.
Yeah, we definitely need cheesecake to Brooklyn.
So when you finish your Netflix
Juniors
show,
in Brooklyn. See?
thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for performing Gone Till November and Maria, because I was praying and hoping that you would, and you did.
We got you.
You guys, you've been an incredible audience. Thank you so much. Hello, my name is. We will be back. You know, all the time. We're at Haroon Coffee in the historic Lamert Park. Thank you, Amazon Music. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you to the live audience. And thank you to my incredible production team. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you guys so much.